little hard sometimes to rest, unwind. Holla if you're here because you want to leave your stress behind. Getting into overload, don't lose your flow. Holla if you're here because you wanna bury your sorrow in a vibe, honey. All of your troubles don't seem so amplified, 'cause inside we're brave. Can't take you over deeply, your appetite. Got to vibe, honey. We got the specialist beat secret supply. We put it down and I'll be telling us, yeah. Spin another vibe, bro. We lift and light up. When the night ends, you'll be leaving on a high note. Get out the hyper, yeah. Spin another vibe, bro. We lift and light up. When the night ends, you'll be leaving on a high note. Get out the, and you'll be singing higher, yeah. You'll be singing higher in no time. Like I don't wanna go, like I don't wanna go home. And you'll be singing higher, you'll be singing higher, yeah. Get out here. It's a little hard sometimes to feel the quiet. Holla if you're settling, we'll let it spin whenever tired. Getting into overload, don't lose your flow. Holla if you're here because you wanted us to take control with the vibe, honey. All of your troubles don't seem so amplified, 'cause inside we're brave. Can't take you over deeply, your appetite. That's a vibe, honey. We got the specialist beat secret supply. We put it down and they'll be telling us, yeah. Spin another vibe, bro. We lift and light up. When the night ends, you'll be leaving on a high note. Get out the hyper, yeah. Spin another vibe, bro. We lift and light up. When the night ends, you'll be leaving on a high note. Get out here. You'll be singing out here in no time. Like I don't wanna go home. You'll be singing out, I don't wanna go.
Well, welcome in everybody to round 4 of the Kiwi Sim Racing 2-hour endurance series. And tonight we are live from Long Beach Street Circuit. And joining me in the comms box tonight it is Mr. Michael Kempy. How are we, mate?
Yeah, pretty good. Endurance, 2-hour endurance race on a street circuit. Hopefully we get some rain. That'll really spice shit up. So I want to see some lid skids tonight.
Yeah, certainly. We've been lacking in the lid skid department as of late on the THD Sim Sport production streams, but mate, hopefully tonight someone gets it done for us, because I can tell you, rain certainly in the forecast. This could be the only sunshine we see today, but mate, we know how these iRacing weather patterns go, and pretty much just like real life, they can say it's going to be sunny and then next thing you know it's raining. So hey, could say it's raining and it's fine. Who bloody knows? We'll see what unfolds as we get into
exactly
the evening. I can tell you, we have 21 cars in the house at the current stage. Obviously, pre-qualifying done last night. There were 24 cars that pre-qualified, but for whatever reason, some of them maybe saw that weather forecast and thought that they'd leave the wet tyres at home and park it in the trailer, save a bit of money perhaps, Kempy.
Yeah, a bit of a disappointing turnout in all honesty. I was hoping for a few more cars to spice it up a bit, but guess we can't have our cake and eat it as well, can we?
No, too right. So in that LMDH class, we're going to call that tonight because that's what it's got on the bloody timing screen. So we got 4 cars in that tonight. Ewan Baker, Simon Burling-Claridge, John Murrell and Carl Sampson when he hopefully gets into the server in time before we go racing, and the rest of the field made up of GT3 cars tonight, Kempy. So it's going to be an interesting battle. I believe you have the points available for us.
We'll start off with the LMDH or prototype class or electric turds, whatever you want to call them. Ewan Baker's leading that championship from Dylan Jordan and Grant Crowe, and obviously the other two aren't here tonight, so it's free reign for Ewan, but he's realistic. He's just got to finish the race and he's going to blow them out the window. But GT3 class, when it loads, come on, you stupid fucking thing.
We have cheers for the sub, Big Pop.
Robert Henry leading from James Jordan and Matt Pluck.
What's that for 22 years, bro? 2 years sub to the channel. There you go, Big Pop. How good.
Fuck, he's paid too much.
Yeah, what a weapon.
Fuck, he's a whip, that bloke, eh?
Yes, certainly is. Sorry, interrupt you there, Kempy.
Now fucking Twitch will shut down and they'll take his money and they'll just be laughing.
Oh, there we go. Baker just runs a little bit wide, and John Murrell, he hasn't turned a lap. Taylor Oakes just getting a quick run in before we go racing. Yeah, I'd say you're surely the longest subscribed to the channel there, Big Pop.
Commitment.
Yeah, too right, as we see here. Taylor Oakes on your screen in that Mustang. And that is an absolute weapon of a car. She's a beautiful thing. It's like most of the cars in the GT3s have turned a lap, Kempy, so I guess we'll keep an eye on these skies. I know it's come the start of the race, we're possibly looking around a 70% chance of rain. But
that'd be good.
As we get into it, I know it gets up to that 100% chance. But yeah, like I say, we'll see what happens. Old iRacing Jim Hickey's probably got it all wrong. Yeah, the GTP field, there you go. The LMDH is on your screen. Yeah, only 4 cars present tonight for that. So I guess some cars not really, well, some drivers not keen on that forecast and getting amongst it. But I'll tell you what, we'll get the grids up on screen if we can. There we go. Of course, out of grid number 1, it's going to be Ewan Baker. Lining up next to him, it'll be Carl Sampson, who managed to get a lap in at the last minute, I'm assuming there. Out of row 2, it'll be Simon Burling-Claridge and John Murrell, and that will round out your GTP field. We go back now to the GT3s. James Jordan will start out of row 3 next to Russell Pepperell. Out of row 4, it'll be Matt Pluck and Ethan Bass. Out of row number 5, we'll see Robert Henry lining up next to Heath Mannering. Row 6, we'll see Eric Roloffs up against Paul Stewart. As we just absolutely screwed it there, Kempy.
Fuck, look at it.
Yeah, that has gone haywire big time.
It's all over.
that'll do for your
Burn it.
grid lineup tonight. We're not going to go back
Yeah.
there.
They'll all be out turn 1 anyway, so don't worry about them.
Hey, the rain's not falling yet. The rain is not falling yet, Kempy, so we could be off to a clean start, but
Good luck.
you know how it is. I'll tell you what, the stream, it's gone pear-shaped early, so we only got about 4 rows back into the grid lineup.
That's all that's racing tonight, folks.
Yeah.
The rest are just in your imagination.
Yeah, so here is the GTP cars lining up tonight, and I guess for those guys that were challenging Ewan Baker not turning up tonight, that is definitely going to end their run as such, Kempy.
Yeah. Unless Ewan Baker DNFs somehow, miraculously DNFs from this race, then they've still got a chance, but unless that happens, then it's all over.
Yeah, too right. So I think we're going to be watching a fair bit of GT3 racing tonight somehow, Kempy. I feel that is where the racing is going to be. That 4-car battle out front. And I'm going to say early that Ewan Baker's just going to clear out from those guys, but we will check in with them every now and then as the green flag drops for the GTPs. Oh, there's carnage already.
Oh, I told you they wouldn't get out of turn 1. Fucking worry about the rest of the field. That's why it cooked up on a reason. Because it knew that was going to be a clusterfuck.
Well, yeah, you're right. They haven't even crossed the start-finish line yet, and a bit of contact further back in the field. But James Jordan, he is going to jump out to an early lead here in the GT3 class, and check out Ewan Baker already, Kempy. 2.7 second lead. And well, say goodbye, wave goodbye to him, because that's probably going to be the last time they see him tonight.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, he is a machine, I can tell you that much. We see Russell Pepperell on screen in a bit of a battle. That's got to be Robert Henry. Certainly is. Mr. Henry, he's up on the points, isn't he, Kempy?
Yeah, I believe he may be second or third. I'll just go and double check, just to make sure that we're giving our viewers correct facts and none of this fucking Hogwarts shit.
Well, that's what they're pretty much used to turning up and seeing anyway, to be fair, Kempy. But tell you what,
Robert Henry, did you say?
Yes, Mr. Henry.
He's leading the GT3 class.
Yeah, so there you go. And it's second in that, James Jordan, is it?
Yep, and Matt Pluck in third. There's only 6 points separating the top 3.
Oh, so a real battle going on. And how does this bloke do this? Okay, let's just go to him, okay? Somehow, he's out to almost 12-second lead, and we're 1 lap in the books, Kempy. What is going on? What is going on?
I reckon everyone else is dragging their handbags.
I tell you what, pretty much everyone else has stacked it, to be fair.
Yeah. I'm not even out there, so that's not an excuse.
We'll go to some early replays here, Kempy. Let's check out what's going on here. The Speednation instant replay. And to kick things off, it looks like Pluck. Oh, he's already gone wrong, so he's run it wide there. What's happened in the opening stages for Pluck? That's the question, because there's plenty of damage on that already.
He's nailed something.
As we see here, Roloff's, gets it all wrong, turns it round. And I was going to say, keeps it off the tyres, but coming through and collecting him. No good there. So we see Carl Sampson. This could explain why
Baker's gone.
Is out to a huge lead. We'll see what happens here with Berlin Claridge, and again, same thing.
Look at that for magic tricks.
That is
shit.
That is some big damage to the front of Berlin Claridge's car, and that is a catch up
for it to magically reattach.
That's a catch up on the opening issues. So was I, to be fair, Kempy. I was waiting for some magic tricks there. So
it happens every week.
And these guys are already into lap traffic. That's crazy. That's crazy talk.
That's ridiculous, ain't it?
Who is that he's just put a lap on? Matt Pluck is running dead last in the GT3 class, and in the race, in fact, and he's sitting third in that championship. So, mate, I tell you right now, he's going to be looking forward to that rain falling. Liam Wire, cheers for the sub. So it's saying there, Pluck. So Matt Pluck's down a lap.
He's a lap down already.
Yeah, along with Eric Roloffs on your screen now. Both drivers, lapped early stages.
I think if we get a bit of rain, it's going to spice it up, and it's going to throw this race on its lid. So we're going to find out who's really going to be a wet weather specialist. And well, we know Matt's good in the rain, so right about now he's probably hoping for a bit of moisture to wet the track to even it up.
Yeah, definitely, and we know Matt loves a bit of rain. I saw earlier in the Virtual Racing Aotearoa Discord channel, he was saying, are we going to see some rain in the Porsche Carrera Cup, and can he join for that round? So clearly,
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, clearly backs himself in a bit of wet weather. We are only 5 minutes into this 2-hour race, and these guys going at it early stages. Craig Brock on your screen at the moment currently sits P11 in the race, and look at that lead now for Baker, 21.7 seconds. You're probably going to see him getting up on these guys fairly shortly to put them a lap down, wouldn't you? You'd think that, wouldn't you, Kempy?
Can't be far away, because the first GT3 car is 41 seconds behind him, so yeah, it's a big chunk of time.
Yes, certainly is. Certainly is. And I'll tell you what, those clouds are starting to build in the skies above. We got a nice dry start to this one, which was scheduled, I guess, but certainly forecast due for a bit of rain. We'll see if we can bring up a forecast on your screen. Probably not, because my logo will be hiding it.
What a scam. Sort your shit out, fool.
Yeah, there we go. So you can see there in that report in the bottom left, 78% chance of rain. But currently, nice and sunny, 22 degrees. Make that 33. They're telling us lies, Kempy.
They are.
Bit of a 21k wind.
Yeah, they're talking shit.
So at the moment, conditions in favour of the drivers.
The wind is going west of the south.
But surely it's not going to take long before it turns into our favour, Kempy. So see here, Pluck starting to make some moves. Gain to position up to P20. But a long way behind as those leaders should be on the tail of this man here. There you go, you see him now. Ewan Baker puts Bryce Harding a lap down. Of course, Bryce took out that 90 minutes race a couple of weeks
last
ago.
Monday.
Kempy. Yeah, was it last Monday?
Last Monday, yeah. I think it was last Monday.
Yeah, it took,
What was the GT4/TCR race?
yeah, that's it.
Yeah. How the fuck can I drive one of those things, but I can't drive a Porsche?
Yeah, well,
Answer that for me.
yeah, it's certainly interesting, isn't it?
I'm a rookie, I tell you. You don't call me the world's slowest sim racer for no reason.
Too right. Too right. We see here a bit of a battle going on. Russell Pepperell, I believe that is Simon Honey, who just gets the pass done. Moves up to 14.
How do they not hit the wall going through that section? Like, oh, there's the range. Fuck yes.
What? Did you
It's
see
on.
Did you see some drops there, Kempy?
Look at it. Unicorns pissing everywhere.
Oh, you've got a bit of R factor going on your screen or something.
No, look,
It's not
unicorns were pissing back there. 100% guarantee it.
Oh, okay. So you're calling it a bit of rain on part of the circuit.
First signs of rain on the circuit. I've fucking seen it.
So we see here Ewan Baker leading out that GTP class. and a massive lead already, out to 26 seconds.
I'm not going crazy.
Over Burling Claridge, and I tell you what,
There it is, look at it.
Carl Sampson, he has dropped a long way back in this field, so he's had more issues, I dare say, and now a lap down. Oh, so you reckon that we've got some moisture falling out on the circuit, Kempy?
Just, there it is,
Oh,
look at it right now.
Yeah, 100%. I just caught it then, so, well, what are we, 10 minutes in, and we can see clear signs of rain starting to fall. We'll go on board here with Baker, and you can see it.
Yeah, told you I wasn't going crazy.
So, well, I tell you what, we're going to see some early stops here for wet tyres at some point. Cars take the opportunity, no doubt, to top off on fuel.
It's going to be a howler if it pisses down.
Oh, how good is it that only part of the track has actually got rain falling, and so we ride on board. This is great shots here on board with Baker in the helmet cam.
Steering.
Puts another car a lap down. I'm going to say that was Ethan Bass. Now
this guy's freakish.
On the back of Robert Henry. This is great shots, isn't it?
Could you float the idea and put it out there and say he's like the Colin McRae of sim racing?
Yeah.
Because he just cleans everything up.
Yeah, he's certainly a...
we know what that bloke was like.
Certainly a talented sim racer. Surely he's going to be representing Kiwi sim racing when it comes to that hyperfibre link, Kempy.
I believe he has been selected as one of their drivers. Yep.
So we get back here, Baker leading it out. Simon Burling Claridge, and he has some massive damage to the front of that car. That is
Anyone think I've been driving it?
And that was from back in lap 2, I think, Kempy. So he's just decided to stay out there and battle it out, wait for this rain to start falling, possibly get in for some wet tyres. You can see the spray now starting to emerge from the back of these cars. Get him in NASCAR. Yeah, he definitely goes good in a NASCAR. And in the chat,
here you going, Captain Neds.
Carl in the chat, welcome in, lads. Good to have you tuning in. Kiwi Sim Racing 2-hour endurance series. It is round number 4, and that damage.
City podium at Pinocchio. Oh, Pocono. Pinocchio, fucking Jesus. Pinocchio. Clean your glasses, cunt.
Currently sitting third in that GTP class. John Murrell is trying to keep the nose in better shape than what Burling Claridge's is at the moment. Fourth in the class, but currently 15th in the race. Carl Sampson finds himself a wee way back, but leading that GT3 class at the moment. Kempy, James Jordan has done since the get-go a lap down. Yeah, good man.
What? She calls you Pinocchio. Stabbing her with your peg leg. How do you not catch on fire and shit with like friction and that, you know?
Running second in that GT3 class at the moment, and overall series leader, having a good run. Well, overall GT3 leader, I should say, is Robert Henry. But man, how much is this race, this rain, I should say, going to change things up as we get through this one? Matt Pluck still sits a long way back, 2 laps down now in P20.
He goes from Liam Nokia to Liam Dingo if he lies to her that much.
Oh, great chat tonight.
If you know, you know.
Ethan Bass on your screen, third in class, 6th overall in the race at the moment. That Ford Mustang, he's been doing a brilliant job so far in this 2-hour endurance series. I dare say he must be there or thereabouts in the points, Kempy. You've probably
Who
already...
was that?
Ethan Bass. You've probably already got rid of them, but I'll ask the question
Bring him back
anyway.
up again. Yeah, I'll bring him back up.
Go for a bit of a ride on board with them.
No, I haven't got bull bars and side rails on the NASCAR Carl. It's a non-contact class. Well, it's meant to be, so if I shouldn't really need them, but fuck, I tell you, if the last couple of weeks are anything to go by, I'm going to have to go back to Minecraft Factor and start dinging dong and cunts again.
Mate, I'll tell you what, it's they're called stock cars for a reason, aren't they?
Well, it's a valid
throwing
point.
it out there. Just throwing it out there.
Yep.
We ride here.
Alright, that's how we're approaching it.
On board with Ethan Bass. You can see
He's
Wipers working,
fourth.
Kepi.
He's sitting in fourth place, six points behind Robert Henry. Literally 1 point behind Matt Pluck and James Jordan.
Oh, it's James Jordan leading the championship for the GT3s.
No, Robert Henry is.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. There's 1 point between first and second.
Okay, and then Matt Clark, I'll tell you what, he's down at 19.
He's 4 points behind James Jordan.
So,
And then you got 1 point to Ethan Bass.
well, I can tell you what, Ethan Bass, if they were to finish in this order, he would definitely claim third spot in that GT3 championship. And,
Yep, without a doubt.
can't be too many rounds to go, I wouldn't think. Possibly two.
I think this is the last one.
Is it? Surely not, Kempy. It's way too early. I feel that we ended the year last year with the 2-hour endurance race at Bathurst.
I'll go and have another look, but this is the only ones that come up on the schedule.
We'll wait for confirmation around that. And tell you what,
Surely
just,
not.
Checking out, we haven't had Matt Pluck drop into the channel as yet. I thought we might have had a couple of words
What's the schedule?
from him. This is a
Okay.
random
Oh.
view, that one.
What the fuck's going on here? It's the Endurance 2 Championship, isn't it?
Yes, it certainly is.
Click on schedule and it says Long Beach Street Circuit's the last one. There's nothing after that.
A little slide there from
Surely
Mannery.
not.
Yeah, you'd think that would get a another one in throughout
Yeah.
the year at some point. Of course,
Yeah, I definitely needed some bumpers the last couple of weeks, Carl.
while we get a moment, if you are watching for the first time, make sure you hit that follow button, turn the notifications on, you'll get notified when we do go live. Of course, tomorrow night, the man in the chat right now, Mr. Carl Nedler, he will be joining me in the comms box and we'll be running round 5 of... Round 5? I think it's round 5, Kempy, of the round 6 of the NSCAR Championship. And we are going to Daytona, and I certainly get behind.
Oh, there's going to be the big one. Guaranteed, you're going to see the big one.
Mute the notifications. What notifications?
You're going to see the big one. Yeah, it's got me lost now.
And if you aren't following us on Facebook yet, make sure you hit that follow button. Looks like we're getting some cars down pit lane, Kempy, for some wet weather tyres. Looks like everyone down.
Woo! It's all on now.
Oh, so the field now heading down pit lane as things look. Oh, Ewan Baker there, big slide from him. He's going to say, I'm going to stay out. And battle this rain out for the meantime. Check out the spray from the back of that car. So conditions certainly starting to take a turn here at Long Beach.
You want to finish off the rest of my regular season under my name, Carl, so I actually fucking do some decent and I got a chance of doing something at the end of the season.
No, I tell you what, mate, you're not needed for drafting purposes. You're needed for commentating purposes. How could we?
Yeah, no, fair enough.
You know, we. Oh, I thought he was stacking it then. How good. I thought he just smoked someone. It is pit lane stitch ups. How good. But this man, Ewan Baker, absolutely running away with it at the moment. 36, almost 37 seconds in the lead. And Carl Sampson, he's a long way back behind him. So we pick up Simon Honey. We'll check out who is running what at the moment. Looks like Simon Honey, the only one keen to stay out on the slicks at the moment. Could do, Kempy. What do you mean you could do?
I said to him, does he want to go in the server and race under my name for the rest of the regular season so that I've actually got a fucking chance of getting somewhere?
Oh, so does that mean you're jumping back in the comms box? I think they'll notice it, eh?
You reckon?
Yeah, I think there's a high chance.
Yeah, there's probably is a high chance that they'll notice it.
Yeah, as we see here, James Jordan back into the lead of that GT3 class. Currently sits third overall in the race. So a lack of those GTP cars tonight.
How do you reckon they'd notice?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the ability to be able to commentate and race at the same time.
Well, he's multi-talented.
No, I mean you.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, easy, bro. Easy, because
Easy.
I'll get taken out within the first 60 odd laps and I'll be in the fucking pits anyway. So that's how I'm doing comms.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I tell you what, Russell Pepperell, he has closed the gap big time to the back of James Jordan. So, Pepperell, does he back himself in these wet conditions, Kempy?
He's doing a good job.
Yeah, you would assume he does. Able to close that gap that James Jordan had before that round of pit stops. You see some passes going on in the background there. Got Robert Henry and Heath Mannering going at it for 4th and 5th in class, 7th and 8th overall.
Oh, yeah, fucking slow as a wet weed, bro. Shit, you should know this by now. 5 rounds in, I'm absolutely nowhere every week.
I'll tell you what, the good thing, Kempy, about Daytona is anyone's in with the sniff, to be fair. If you're there on the last lap,
it's all on.
And you're towards the front, yeah, you can definitely do it, whether you Austin Dillon
Risk it
or just get a bit of a updraft going. If you got enough mates, certainly.
I'm glad you said Austin Dillon and not Austin Hill, because you'd have to whinge like fuck if you were Austin Hill.
Well, I tell you what,
it'd always be someone else's fault. I am slow, Carl. More ways than one.
Oh, mate, you just need to be there at Daytona. No,
it's going to be a howler, eh?
Yeah, certainly. And, you know, oh, big slide there, so you can see how wet it is getting. Heath Mannering, Henry done the same. As we see here, Bryce Harding starting to work his way forward in this GT3 class. Try and pick up where Matt Pluck is, Kempy. Down in 18th at the moment, 3 laps down.
I'll be interested to see how he can progress throughout the race now that it started raining.
Yeah, he has got a mountain to climb, no doubt about that. The 51. Currently 14th in class, 18th overall.
You're going to have to get Logan to rebrand the segment to Nigel's Catastrophes, because Nigel's got no mates and I ain't either. This Cal bloke's fucking top effort, eh? I rate this guy, eh? You need to get him in the combox sometime. I reckon it'd be good news.
Yeah,
good banter.
I reckon he goes with good, eh?
Yeah, get him in there on a Wednesday night, I reckon.
He's like the NASCAR specialist. Gets into a bit of Xfinities, and mate, certainly certainly a pleasure to call those Wednesday and Sunday night races. Of course, this Sunday night reminder, the big one, the championship race for the Xfinity Series, and mate, a farewell for Carl Nedler on the Sunday night streams. He didn't commit to them or anything, but he's found himself there on a Sunday night, so hey, get into that one. It's going to be a hell of a show, no doubt about it. Only 3 out of that top 4 able to show up for that race, which is a bit of a shame, but it is a Sigma Sim Sports finale, to be fair. Top 3 cars of Cross and Dilworth and Willie McClune will be battling it out for the first ever Oval Series Championship at Virtual Racing Aotearoa. So Should
You're
be
sugarcoating it, apparently.
should be a good night's racing. Oh, I tell you what, you're going to be a hard man to replace. I still haven't had a message from anyone, so...
Well, that's big boots to fill.
Yeah. Oh, here we go, Pluck! We talked about him. Oh, and he's lost his wing in that too, so his night goes from bad to worse. And he can't even turn this around. He's got to be on wets, surely.
You'd think so.
Out there, P17, yeah, he's definitely on wet, so conditions a bit tricky out there. At the moment, it's James Jordan, the leader. Roped in without a choice, yeah. Yeah, it's all made part of the show though, hasn't it? It's been a great series so far.
It's good going in on a Sunday night, watching the stream, and then on a Wednesday after NSCAR and stuff like that, like going back and watching the stream. Just the banter between you two and the way you do it's funny as fuck.
Yeah, it's
just great.
Certainly good. Makes for a good show. Just lost my onboard camera. There we go. We're running the gyro one. Look at that rear camera there, Kempy.
It's a screamer,
who's
ain't
that
it?
that's turned around? It's that Burling Claridge. In trouble it is. Can he get it going again?
Oh, we've got a car park here. Look at this.
He's got some major damage, so he can't even get that going. Meantime,
oh,
who was that was stuck there with him? That wasn't Harding, was it? No, it wasn't. Not Harding.
Craig Brock?
No, I don't think so. Oh, well, we shall carry on. I tell you what, we're not even half an hour into this one yet, Kempy. And,
yeah, I know.
Ewan Baker has lapped the field.
I tell you, this chat's gonna keep us alive for this race.
Yeah, so
What better do?
Don't disappear, chat.
Yeah, we need the chat around to keep us alive, otherwise we're gonna have a snooze and you'll hear snoring, and that'll be it.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh no, I was talking to Carl there in the chat. Bit of moisture, yeah, you're not wrong there, Xavier. Rain certainly falling. And Matt Pluck is normally a wet weather specialist. He's found himself in a bit of trouble out there.
I tell you, Brad's had years of experience on a Friday nights on Twitch. Commentary on the absolute juice of it. Fucking absolutely roll-bowled an arsehole. Weekly.
Yeah.
That's how he got to the level he is now.
How did that survive, to be fair?
Oh, how have we still got channels left is what I wonder.
Always an entertaining Friday night. See Russell Pepperell. And look at Ethan Bass now. Starting to get closer to the back of Pepperell. I'll tell you what, he will be happy with his run so far tonight, Ethan Bass.
I'll try and stay away from you tomorrow night, Xavier. I won't turn in front of the fucking field, hopefully.
That's like the last thing you need to say heading into Daytona. You know, you've just absolutely cursed yourself there, Kempy.
I was cursed before I signed up to the fucking thing.
Fair enough. Fair enough. We see Robert Henry here. Looks like is that a bit of damage to the front of that car?
It's missing a bumper.
Yeah, so everyone having a bit of trouble out there so far. In the opening half an hour of this one.
I've got to keep it out of the fence in qualifying first, Willie. I might bounce off the yellow line down the bottom and that'll be it. She's all over. I've done it a couple of times.
Yeah, well. Look at Bryce Harding at the moment on a bit of a charge. Up to 7th, and I dare say, Kempy, he's going to be your biggest mover. Yeah, there you go, up 12 positions.
What a hell of a drive.
In the race so far, Dylan Jordan up 6, Mackenzie and Davies up 4 apiece, and Taylor Oakes, who just sits back behind Harding at the moment, up 3 positions since the start of this one.
I'll try not to fence it, but I can't guarantee anything.
I tell you what, you know, Bull was, Matt Pluck, sorry, was in the Discord the other week asking what we'd like to see next for the Kiwi Sim Racing Series, and I mentioned the new supercars. They're probably not going to be out in time, but I'll tell you what, I'd definitely get behind a supercar endurance series next year, Kempe, replacing this.
That'll be pretty at the gate, eh?
Yeah, I would definitely get behind it. Like, you got Sandown, Bathurst, Phillip Island.
That'd be pretty mint.
Yeah, because the new supercars should be out at some stage for iRacing. That would be certainly be a good series to.
That'd be a good bit of fun, eh?
Yeah.
As long as they were like pretty realistic to how you'd expect those cars to handle within like obvious reasons in iRacing.
Yeah,
You want them to be pretty close, but yeah, it would be good fun. Like, yeah.
I assume they're going to be pretty close because iRacing and Supercars have partnered up, haven't they, to make sure that all goes accordingly. And I'd say, you know, obviously with that series that was held during the middle of the Rona days, a few of the drivers obviously have iRacing, so surely some of those guys are doing some testing for them.
Oh, that's right. There was a whole heap of series going on during the Rona days, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, when they couldn't do the real thing, they done the online racing.
That's kind of what made it big, eh? And put it on the map.
Yeah, certainly did. That's what blew up iRacing for sure. Oh,
Yeah,
that sounded like a bit of contact. Taylor Oakes there has had a bit of a moment. So
the old mobile snags in the fence.
Bring up the replay there, see what happened. I'd say just a lock-up for sure, but I caught it in the background. Oh, big one there. All sorts out of shape.
Yeah.
And the old bonnet,
what are you doing out there?
The old bonnet's a bit loose.
Oh, no, I can't blame you for that one. Have you seen the number on the side of that car? Paul Cut's fucking cursed.
Who's that?
It's got 98 on the side of it. No wonder it's in the fence.
Oh.
Have a look in that white dot. It's got 98.
Oh, yeah, it does.
The car's fucking cursed.
But it's running.
That's it. Get rid of that.
It's running under 11. That's weird.
Get rid of that number, boss. You'll fucking do better. Trust me.
See here, Paul McKenzie. Tell you what, this guy, he's running just about everything at the moment, bar the 360 sprint cars. You see him in NSCAR. See him on a Monday night. Now Tuesday.
He's a bit of a multi-talented fella, isn't he?
Yeah, certainly is. So McKenzie sits inside the top 10, back in 9th overall. So another GTP car's had issues out there, Kempe. Simon Burling-Claridge, he's 6 laps down at the moment. John Murrell is
both in the pit.
5 laps down. Carl Sampson 2 laps down.
Far out.
The rest of, well, 13 cars. There's no one on the lead lap. Ewan Baker is just absolutely destroying the field of GTP cars, albeit only 4 of them, but he's, you can see it there, put 2 laps on Carl Sampson.
It's mad to say, the pace of that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point you may as well hand him the championship. Oh, a bit of a moment in the background. Who was that? Just getting slightly out of shape. Surely it wasn't
Matt Clark. He's got no wing left.
Missing that rear wing, the 51 at the moment. Oh, big moment!
That's why. No downforce on the back.
Backs it into the fence. Oh, Sampson just narrowly misses him.
That was my trick last night in the Porsche.
So, Clark and the rain, not his friend tonight. A big moment there. Just no downforce on the back, Kempe, and just went pear-shaped. Gone big time.
I'll jump in his... I'll see if he...
Nah, he won't be streaming. I don't think he streams the Kiwi Sim Racing stuff.
Okay. Bugger, I was going to go in and ask him why he's driving like I am.
As we see here, Craig Brock on screen, currently 10th in class and 12th overall in the race. Carl Sampson up in front of him in the GTP class. It looks like Justin Davies in the background currently sits 13th overall, but 11th in class. You need to get back to your bookwork. Well, cheers for tuning in, Carl. Mate, we still got another close to 90 minutes to go on this one, so...
Yeah. Have fun tomorrow night on the call.
Mate, he will.
What happened there?
What-
We got Matt Pluck in the combox. What the fuck's going on? Anyone would think I'm driving that thing.
Yeah, this is pretty fucking rough tonight, ain't it?
Oh, it's fucked. Like, it's just not bull driving, you know? It's bullshit.
Yeah, I agree. Nah, but we got fucked at the start. Car was fucked, and then had no wing, and then the rain came down, and shit. I was getting sideways on the straights. So.
That's what we want to see up here.
we finished it off. We put it in the fence. It's fucking written off, so we're good at done now.
Oh, so
how much
so
is your repairs?
You're done for the night.
Yeah, I'm out. Mate. I had a fair few minutes of repairs, and she wasn't going to get any better, so packed it up.
Parked it up. We caught it live, actually, that big moment there, you backing it into the fence. Obviously
It was
missing all that rear downforce, and in the rain, I guess both things don't go together too well.
No, unfortunately not, but that's what it is.
So, Matt,
We kind of had you pegged for coming through the field in the rain because you're a bit of a wet weather specialist, but you decided to knock your fucking wing off, you muppet.
Well, I was a lap down on the first lap, because I decided to hold a big gap, so we all went green on the hairpin, which was fucking dumb, and then we all blocked up the hairpin, got damaged, and I had no steering for the first lap, so I couldn't turn left. So, first lap I went a lap down, and then I was just fucked from there.
yeah, fair call. So we were talking about what is actually happening next in this series, Matt. There's nothing on, what is it, SimHub for the next round.
Yeah, no, that's quite correct. We announced our drives briefing tonight. We're having a break week next week, so you have a Tuesday off, Brad, to recover from this, whatever this is. And then we're going to be rolling into a radical series running the SR10, which car we haven't used before. It's what is a car park right there? It's very similar to SR8, which we have ran before. It's a little bit smaller, a bit lighter, a bit more nimble. And it's got a V6 turbo thing under the hood, so that should be a bit of fun.
Nice.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think it's got rain tyres yet. So you're probably going to have 5 weeks the guy's been happy, because everyone's fucking complaining about the rain at the moment, but when it's not raining, everyone's complaining about the track being too hot or too cold or fucking whatever. I feel it up as not happy, so
So
we'll get it right sometime.
I have to ask the question, are you going to run Martinsville?
I fucking hope so, mate. I hope so.
I just have to ask the question. It's all about fucking Martinsville on a Wednesday night.
you're saying
It
you're
is.
saying it all wrong, Kempy. It's Satansville.
Satansville.
Yeah.
Fuckeryville.
Yeah. One or the other.
But after Daytona tomorrow night, you guys will be wishing they did Martinsville as well, eh?
You reckon?
Well, after Richmond, I'm kind of hoping we don't do fucking Martinsville.
Can't be any worse, can it?
Well, yeah, I guess it can't be, yeah.
So what about
well,
for the 2-hour endurance series, Matt? What's happening there? Because no next round is up in that Sim Racer Hub either.
No, I don't actually put the schedules into the Racer Hub, to be fair.
But this is not the
Yeah,
end
yeah.
of the series. Yeah, there's still another round.
No,
or two to go.
there's 2 more
Yeah,
rounds.
there you go.
So our next round is at Indianapolis road course. It's quite a fun revival. I quite enjoy it. I prefer it much over Daytona and Charlotte. So that should be a lot of fun.
Ooh, Bacon nearly fenced it.
Yeah, he's racing himself, and he's
He's still putting it in the
he
fence.
might not make it. Eh?
Oh, that looked like
Um,
who was that? Taylor Oates, I think, round in the background.
Mighty Mustang.
Willie reckons thumbs up for Martinsville. I mean, to say I could give it a go. What's the worst that
let's
could
do it,
happen?
eh? I reckon so. Let's do it.
What's the worst that could happen, eh? Like, fuck, I've hardly finished a race all season so far, so it'll just be like another week.
Just throwing an extra like 17 or 18 cautions.
Oh,
Kempe would still stack it under caution, mate. Let's be honest.
if there's something to hit, I'll fucking hit it, alright? I just can't hit the
not
pace
wrong.
car. You go through that shit, it's disappointing.
You're not trying hard enough, Kempe. That's the problem.
You reckon you can do it?
I reckon so. If you try hard enough.
Oh, another car in the fence.
Well, I'm going to give that a go.
It's that Martin
It's getting
Paul.
pretty slippery out there, and with all the painted lines on this track, it makes it pretty fucking dicey, especially in the braking zones.
Yeah, puddles forming up big time out there now. That's for sure. And I
I was
think
just about to say that, eh?
forecast for the rest of the race, I think we're going to see rain until the finish too. So, but who knows? Jim Hickey, iRacing weatherman, probably got it all wrong.
That Pelican will be up in his fucking plane doing laps up in the sky, not worried about the weather.
What's this? When someone's sitting it. I'm not sure what you're
I'm
on
lost.
about there, Big Pop. Anyway,
Does anyone know what Big Pop's on about?
I don't even think Big Pop knows.
oh,
The J-Dog Express. Oh, hitting the pace car when someone's sitting in it.
oh yeah. Yeah, too right. Because you can have
Just send
you
it off
can-
the end.
You can actually have live pace cars in this,
Pace
can't
car.
you?
You can, but you gotta do it manually, so you gotta have someone in the session, basically as a pace car driver. Which is what we see in events like at Scops, and we'll see in the upcoming Hyperfiber League and that, the live pace car used.
Yeah, well, it's a good point you made there, Willie. It would be a good job for me, because surely I couldn't fuck that up as well.
Oh, you never.
Oh, you say
Yeah,
that,
spin
Kiwi,
out in the pace car
but
and
wait.
still take out the field.
Wait for this. I've heard this story. Wait, you go, Matt.
yeah, no, I don't want to share it anymore.
No, say it. You have to now. The suspense.
So in Let's Play Live and is broadcast on Sky. The pace car, I was only race control with Stefan McCartan, and for whatever reason, he was normally pace car and I was normally race control. But for whatever reason, under this yellow, a big moment from Paul
That was
getting on the
huge.
brakes on the lines. That was his
If we're
bumper
at
stay on. He hit the wall way less than I did, and his fucking still got a bump in the wind.
If we're at Martinsville, Willie, I probably would get more laps in than if I was a pace car.
Okay.
But anyway, it was my first lap. I hadn't driven the pace car or the track at all. And when the pace car comes in, they got to drive away from the field and make it to the pits back in time so the field can restart under their own. And I fucking overshot and looped it on the pit entry and didn't even make it in.
You serious?
I'm dead serious. In fact, on
You are
national
an absolute
TV and
weapon,
everything, national television and everything, mate. The absolute dick of myself.
Fucking absolute great, eh? I rate that. Is there footage out there? I want to have a look at this shit now. I'm intrigued.
So the bar's set pretty low, MP for safety cars, to be fair.
Okay.
Even you could probably manage.
I'd probably still find a way to spin it out.
you might get more. Hey, if it's at Martinsville, you'll definitely get more laps in than what you normally do, Kempy. So hit that safety car, mate.
Oh,
Oh,
that'd be
shit.
hard case, eh?
Share it
That's
around.
fucking cold, actually.
Oh,
Clip it
God.
and share it. Fuck yeah, that'd be a win.
Oh man. Oh, good. Well, this has been a great
It's-
chat, I tell you.
Oh, I tell you, it's keeping us awake.
Yeah, it certainly is. So a bit of a disappointing turnout for the GTPs tonight. Matt, do you put that down to the rain and possibly some drivers thinking that they're pretty much fenced at lap 1, so they may as well just park it for the round?
Yeah, to be honest, a lot of the GDP drivers that did sign up to the series weren't kind of heavy some regulars. So we don't know how long their numbers are going to kind of last, and obviously they've tapered off for whatever reason.
Is that Taylor that just commented in the chat? then?
Yeah, certainly
But like
is.
Taylor's
Yeah,
in the
I thought
pits.
so. He smoked the fence or something happened by the look of it.
I think everyone has at this point.
Yeah. I think we've got a replay of Taylor's moment. We'll bring it up on screen. Speednation instant replay. What has unfolded here for Taylor Oakes?
Oh, just let go on him.
Well, that's the first of 3 I've got on my screen.
Didn't even get. Oh, he drove himself into the wall after the spin. Nice.
They got shit steering lock by the look of it.
Oh, the problem is they got traction control on. You can't just flick spin them,
Oh, okay.
and you run the disc pretty tight in these. So try and turn around is.
Oh,
It's
check
okay,
that out. It
flick
doesn't
spin
even
it,
want to
yeah.
do it.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I'm waiting for someone to tube him in the anus. No, it didn't happen. I was waiting
Yeah,
for it.
I don't know if you saw one of my spins earlier. It was on like the back section. And I had to wait like half a lap for there just be a spot in traffic because I couldn't flick spin. So I had to like wait for time to do a 3 or 4 point turn.
That's crazy, eh? Oh, it's a bugger that he's out.
Yeah, I
He's actually in the waiting room if you want to bring him in for a chat.
I've missed what's
Oh,
happened there.
bring
for
him
him
in.
too. Yeah, drag him in. Why not?
Yeah,
Someone must have dragging powers around here. There we go. Taylor.
Yeah, how are we, fellas?
Yeah, not bad, Taylor. Yeah, down pit lane, mate, parking it for the night.
Yeah, some idiot in this car decided to not untick the fast repair when he came in to put wet tyres on.
Oh no, so you repaired your car for no reason.
Yeah, so I must have had a slight scrape or something when I came in for the thing. It gave me a fresh car when I put wets on when I didn't need a fresh car. But just follow it. I had one of the LMDHs come past me along the front straight and just couldn't see and just dropped a tyre onto the painted lines and put the front of the car to the fence.
The rest is history.
Yeah, well, that was the second impact into the fence. The first one was down the back straight where I got the yellow lines under braking and almost kicked it out, but the second impact knocked the steering out and yeah, 5-minute repair and we're waiting to go again, but maybe not.
So are you going to go back out or are you just going to call it a night?
Might call it a night. It's not really. There's only one car behind me that's still on track, but not gonna really gain any much unless anyone else has any major stuff ups. But I don't really feel like driving around for an hour and a half for nothing.
Yeah, by yourself. Yeah, fair enough too. Fair enough. It looks,
Yeah,
it looks like we've already got what 4 cars out of the race so far. So you'll be number 5. Oh, Simon's still out there. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna be the last car out of this race, being a. Because when you've got street circuits and stuff like this with all of the painted lines, the safety car comes out in slightly better conditions than it would come out on an actual race circuit where the drainage is a lot better. So these conditions right now, a safety car will probably actually be out there to help clear the water, to sort of just stop the damage to the cars.
Yeah.
And if it was if an Indy car around here in this weather, they'll be red flagged.
Yeah, they'll be in the pits. No one's racing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Fucking soft cunts, eh?
Yeah.
So these conditions haven't got close to what we ran at VIR in the last round of the GT4. That was like a fucking lake.
Yeah, that was pretty hectic. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they don't red flag the race when I get on the grid every week, in all honesty.
Well, we could, but iRacing doesn't have a red flag option there, Kempi.
Oh, that's good then.
There is a red flag option, but it's only a red flag for one driver, and it's the disqualification from the server.
Permanent.
Oh, that's me. Fuck then. See you guys.
But yeah, nah, I might come out and just do some more wet practice, but I don't want to get in the way of other people as well.
Give us a lid skit.
Yeah. Yeah,
Good
that's
old Lidscott, eh?
yeah, that's what we're looking forward to. We're looking forward to that. I'll tell you what, Luke Hunter, just while you mentioned that, he's whipped me up some new emotes which will get approved, and I'd say you'll approve of those, Kempi. When those,
Are they a screamer?
yeah, when those are done. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good chat.
Yeah. Yeah. Obviously a bit of a Twitch approval needed for those, but if they reject them, there's something wrong, I can tell you that now.
It's probably good.
Yeah,
that
is that
Twitch-
Speednation emote there? Very good one.
What you reckon?
Or KSR emote?
KSR one.
Use the fuck out of those.
Yeah, shit. I
Can we get a
Huh?
can we
What is that, Kippy?
Matt Pluck in the safety car emote? Fucking love that, eh? That's the greatest story I've ever heard in sim racing history. Never imagined that Matt would do something like that, honestly.
You think he's got it all under control? Have you not seen him
Oh,
drive
listen.
tonight?
Yeah, full of surprises, Kimpy.
Fucking
There's,
something's going on, eh?
I will say one thing that the guys in the Porsches have definitely got it a lot easier coming out of the hairpin and some of the some of the slower speeds. The grip they seem to have out of the hairpin and out of the fountain over the Mustang that Ethan and I are driving. It's just I was pulling in a second on Bryce when I came out of the hairpin and through turn 1 and then up to the hairpin, and then you'd get a second straight out of the hairpin out of here. He'd gain a second down the front straight just on the difference in grip and acceleration out of the corner over me and the Mustang.
When
You can tell
we're
just watching
testing,
it there, eh?
Yeah, and even in the dry, it just hooks up.
when we were testing at Watkins for the Sit Hour, which had a good amount of wet in it, the Porsche and the Ferrari were by far the better choice. They just had much more drive off the turn, especially in the wet. A lot more planted, a lot safer. There's the Mustang and the AMG and that, you could kind of tune them up to be fast, but they're way more on knife edge.
Yeah.
Is that the
No.
GT3 RS Porsche or whatever it is? It's not the Cup car that's focused
No,
on the Monday,
it's
is it?
different to the Cup cars. A bit more hero.
So the difference between this and the Cup car is this one's got your ABS and your traction. It has got more aero. Oh, there's just about contact there. Lovely. But yeah, and the only difference in between this car and the same version road going 911 GT3 RS that's out that you can drive on the road is 11 components along the front of the car. The rest of the car is exactly the same, and also a bit in the computer because the road car doesn't have to be affected by the balance of performance.
Shit, so I might actually be able to drive this Porsche instead of the other one because I couldn't fucking stop locking a brake to save myself last night.
Well, are you willing?
Yeah.
Are you willing
Ridiculous.
to go that far, Kempy, or?
Oh, I tell you, I'd fucking give it a go, but it got frustrating last night. Fucking ridiculous. No matter what I did, I just couldn't stop locking brakes.
Have you, just a suggestion, Kempy?
You tried braking
Don't
a little
drive
bit
them?
earlier and less pressure.
I'm just going to throw it out there, but maybe if you push the pedal not as hard.
Well, I fucking adjusted that brake slider in iRacing to like 70% and that helped, but I still managed to lock them up. I'm
The
just
same-
fucking
yeah.
useless cunt.
Nah, you just need to brake a little bit earlier and a little bit less pressure, and you seem to be pretty good. Because the difference in lap time between the road going version and that Cup car is a second.
Oh,
Around
shit.
most racetracks, it's only a second in lap time between the Cup, a fully race prep Cup car, and just doing a little bit of tyre pressure on the road going car.
That's madness.
So at like some of the track days and that, the Porsche GT3 guys will actually put the road going computer back in the car that's not affected by the bounce performance.
Yep.
What a weapon, eh? Where do you buy one?
Well, you might not be able to buy one, but you can probably go on a waiting. You can go on a. I think we've got in New Zealand we've got 20 a year,
Oh shit.
20 new ones a year, and you've got to be you've got to have been a certain sort of customer at Porsche New Zealand to go into to get one of those allocated slots.
I reckon if Kempy rocked up, they'd go, you know what, mate, you're a Porsche owner. Let's get you the keys.
And
I cannot see any reason why they would think anything else.
they might bring them out a Lego Technic Porsche.
I'd still crash that fucking thing.
Hey, would it be like that Tesla one I've seen on Facebook with it going up in flames, the Lego Tesla kit?
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know if
that's
you've seen
crack
that
up.
or not, but that's a hard case.
It's a weapon, eh?
Yeah.
I'd still find a way to crash the Lego one, like I probably wouldn't put a brake caliper on or something like that, and the fucker wouldn't stop for the corner.
Oh, I love it.
Ooh,
There's
so we've got an
always a
hour.
chance.
We've got an hour, and then there's no rain. So we've got an hour left of rain.
Oh,
It
So
looks like it's backed off a bit now, but it could be just parts of the track.
there's still puddles and everything. So we've got Coming up at 4:30 in sim time, it's 95%, then it drops to 60% at 4:45.
To be honest, as far as
it's gonna get lighter from now.
As far as rain goes in iRacing sessions, this has been quite light. Most of the nights we have had rain, it's been a lot heavier. It's just been, in fact, it's a street circuit and all the painted lines. And a lot of guys got damage on that first opening lap as well. So there's probably not anyone out there who's in a straight steering car anymore.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good point. I might have to give the Porsche another go then. I fucking rage quit after last night. It's like, fuck the Porsche, it can get stuff. It's like I've had enough of the piece of shit.
Oh, that is why you do not want to hit those white lines on the brakes.
Far out, that was scary.
Yep.
I'm not someone that likes to give up on shit easy, but it just frustrated me last night. I put in a shitload of laps in practice, and I didn't really have the issue, and then come race time, I fucking stood on my dick left, right and centre. It was like, what the fuck am I doing wrong?
You say you don't like giving up on shit, but every time I come to talk to you, it's about giving something up.
Yeah, I know.
We're giving up Enscar net.
No, that's not going to happen.
Committed to the end for that one, Kempy.
Committed to the end for that one. I've given too many people shit over the last 3 or so years to give up on that. I'll have to vanish from fucking sim racing altogether.
How do you pull that up?
That was good driving, wasn't it?
Thought old Justin did fucking well. That's actually one of the straightest looking cars on the track still, so
Well, that
didn't put another mark on it, still straight.
That Mustang in front looks pretty straight though.
Oh yeah,
Bit of a
the
wobble on the bonnet.
bonnet's not straight, Taylor. I don't think the front of that car's straight.
Oh yeah, it's missing a guard.
Yeah, all the right front guard.
It's straight. I was looking at it from the back.
The good news for Ethan there and the Mustang is that all the spectators are on the other side of the concrete wall. They shouldn't have any issues with hitting them.
Oh, that part of the track there through that fountain, before it got wet enough to put the wets on, that was the corner that you had to take so much care through, and then every other part of the track you were pretty sweet. But through there, even in the wet, it's so sketchy because you just can't get the car off the curb, and because it's only one line, you can't get off the build-up of rubber either.
What's
So
the
it's
track
just so
like in
sketchy.
comparison to Belle Isle?
Belle Isle's got a bit of drainage.
I quite
Yeah.
liked Belle Isle, eh? When
I
they
love
did it last
Belle
season
Isle.
in the Porsche. It was wicked.
There's a couple of less bell ends here, but you know.
I don't know about that.
I like
combox?
both tracks.
I'm not talking about the combox.
Oh yeah, no, okay. I'll fucking agree with you then.
Hey, question. How many pit stops were we looking for the GT3s tonight?
I was on the border between 1 or 2 if it was dry, but with the wet, I don't know what the fuel bin's going to be like, to be honest.
With the wet, it would have definitely been a one stop if it was wet the whole way through. But with the changeable conditions and looking at like less than an hour of wet running left, it'll most likely be 2 and a finish on slicks, looking at the
true.
current forecast.
True.
Fuck,
So
where
it
the
will be a
drive price
two-stop
got
race.
into that corner. That was insane, eh?
Yep.
Wow.
That's
Just like that, gone.
That's the Porsche's party trick.
So maybe,
That's
Kemper,
insane.
you need to race the GT3 RS and everyone else can race the 992 Cup.
I'll still crash the cunt. Find a way to lock it up.
I tell you what, there's a few. Is Carl Sampson out there on slicks at the moment? No, he's out of the race.
Carl Sampson's not even in the server.
Yeah, he's gone. Still recorded in third, sorry. In the,
Showing third on the leaderboard, yeah.
Yeah, is that because Simon's in the pits as well?
Yeah, I'd say so. It's only 2 of the GTPs running. If John Murrell is still out there, looks like he is.
Yep.
The hardest fucking part I find about driving, like, or the Porsche or any of the road cars now, is my old pedals used to have like a vibration motor thing on the brake pedal.
Hey, Luke.
So if you locked it up or it got to that point, you'd actually feel it through the pedal. TLCMs don't have that, so I fucking just stand on the
Get
cup,
your
smoke 'em
Sim
up.
3D kit. I've got TLCMs. Sim 3D to rumble motor kit for your throttle, brake and clutch.
Oh, yeah?
It all goes through Sim Hub. So I've got tuned in for ABS, brake locks, traction control, clutch bite, all of it.
That'd be
It's so
fucking
good.
amazing.
If you're wanting to look at their logo, just have a look at the Ethan's Mustang.
Yeah, some
Okay.
3D. Calvin Dent
Sweet.
runs it. He has a bit of a wait time because he's a one-man band. There's a ton of orders.
Yeah.
But they're fucking awesome. I'd really recommend them.
Is that for the load
Yeah,
cell
my-
pedals? Did you say, Matt? For the
Any
Yeah.
pedals.
Oh,
Any
But
pedals.
he has them made for just about.
oh,
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to look into that because my Fanatec pedals had vibration and that on the brake and it was fucking amazing. Like you knew that point, okay, back off a bit, but I can't with these, it's hopeless.
there we go.
It's
too
Questions,
late, yeah.
questions in the chat, Matt. How much are they looking at for? I'm going to say the Thrustmaster load cell pedals for a kit for that. Do you
I
know?
think when I imported mine in, that they're around 120 to 140 by the time I paid for freight.
Is that it?
Fuck! That's
Yeah.
cheap as chips.
Yeah, that's pretty cheap.
It's just 3 motors. You need to get 2 pedal or 3 pedal set. I started getting the 3 pedal set for like an extra $20. So I was like, well, while I'm ordering, I might as well have it there anyway. But there's three little rumble motors that have an adapter on them, which you 3D prints to suit your pedal set. And it just runs a little Arduino board controller, which he sets up and programs for you. So you literally just plug it all in, plugs into the USB port on your computer. And it's all configurable through StimHub, so you can change all your settings, how strong you want it, what settings you want to vibrate for, wheel slip, brake lock, all that kind of stuff. It's all configurable through StimHub, so...
Yeah. And
Those ones that go on your pedal faces, that you take your pedal plates off, put them on, and then you put your pedal back on.
So on the TLCMs they do, yeah, they mount between
Yep.
the pedal face and the actual pedal itself. Other
think I may
pedal
have
sets
seen
they
it.
attach on the back. Like the Who's and Velts in it, they attach on the back. Some of them go between the pedal and the plate, and that it just depends on he's just way he's found to attach them. But he basically, they all run the same rumble motors. He just 3D prints different adapters to suit whatever pedal set you're running.
I'm definitely going to look into that, because that's the bit that I struggle the most with. Is like no feeling or feedback in like braking input. Until that light comes on the dash when you lock them up. Well, it's too fucking late then. You've already smoked the bags. Like you want to be able to know when you're getting to the point of it going to start locking.
Yeah, well, one thing I really struggled with iRacing when I came from R Factor was on R Factor you got feedback through the wheel when you locked the brake. And if you had an out of round wheel, you'd know because the wheel would shake. If you locked the brake, it'd pull to the right and that kind of stuff. And you simply don't have that on iRacing. So I always struggle with braking, especially in GT3 cars. Because you never knew, it's faster to be just off ABS in GT3s. And I could never get a feel if I was on ABS or not until, like, say, you get all the lights when they come up. So I struggled for ages on iRacing. I still do struggle in GT3s on iRacing a bit, to be honest. But that kit definitely really helped.
Okay, I'm going to look into it then, because that's my major downfall. Just no feedback of at that point and like breaching the point. Like like you said, you just got nothing, eh?
Yeah, so we did like a group order last time round because freight from UK is obviously not the greatest. So we about, I don't know, 6 or 7 of us all buy in and we just got bulk order sent over. It's really good because we combine on shipping.
if you really want to go all out, you can, and you do a lot of the open wheel racing. You can get, they do. He does wind kits as well. So so as you get faster, the fan will blow more wind onto your face.
He does seat rumble kits and that as well, like knock off the butt kicker kind of thing. So
that's
I don't
when you
need
hit
a wind kit.
the ripple strips and stuff. Yeah, it'll.
It rumbles through your seat. Yeah, you do really need a hard shell seat for it to get the most effect out of it.
What's happened to Ethan?
Yeah, he's
Is he
dropped down.
He's dropped down to 6th place.
I was trying to pick
Robert
him up.
Henry's also dropped, so I know Robert pitted, so I wonder if Ethan pitted as well, because they can probably make it from home here, so I wonder if they've jumped in, grabbed the fuel, they're just going to run it to the end.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of things, I'll see him. Well, that's him coming out of
Well, that's the pits, well, there we go.
So that was
Yep.
his
Like-
stop, so that'll be exactly why then.
It's like him and Robert might be running the same strategy, fuel to the end.
Gonna go back live.
It's nice to play the replay cutaway after you've done the replay.
Yeah, I was just if you single click you can load the replay, if you double click you can't, it goes straight to the replay, and that was my bad on that one. But anyway, Ethan Bass in 6th in the class, 7th overall. And I'll tell you what, Matt, he's high chance he's going to take over your third position in the standings.
Well, once the drop downs came into effect, he was going to be able to hear me anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah, as the drop down in the series, so he's had one bad round, whereas all my rounds have been like fourths. So he's had like a third, a second, and kind of a couple other good results. So he's going to be ahead of me anyway. Those top three, James, Ethan, and Robert Henry, were kind of cleared out. Robert Henry will be well out in front. He had a big crash at Watkins last round. But he had 2 wins previous to that, so he'll be, once the drop downs come into effect, he'll probably be back at the top. And he'll be between the likes of James and Ethan and Russell for that last spot. So I was kind of just hanging in there, just due to finishing, really more than anything. But tonight, I mean, that will be my drop round anyway, but it'll kind of correct itself after tonight.
I'm looking at those pedal things now on the website. What's it mean by, like, you get a UK plug or an international plug? Like,
You
what's
want the
the plug?
international one, don't you?
You want the international one, so
Yeah.
it doesn't come with a power supply. The one thing you do have to is locally source a power supply, but the likes of J-Car and those kind of places have them.
Okay, sweet.
Yes, Liam?
Piece of piss.
It is. It's meant to clear up towards the end of the race. And to be fair, it's looks like it's almost stopped on our screens at the moment.
And in the radar, having a look at the radar, we're just about to come into a clear patch, and then we do go into another little bit of a band. Then it doesn't actually look like there's anything else after that.
So the question is, will we see them get back onto slicks? Probably not. Yeah, 50. What have we got? 55 odd minutes to go in the race.
Yeah, it takes a good, depending on how many cars on track, it takes a good probably 15 minutes of running to really get dry line worn in. So probably to make it worthwhile to come in and put slicks on, it'd probably have to start drying up with about 30 to go.
Yeah, and they might look at going to slicks when the when that middle bit of spray in the car disappears. You can survive when you've only got the little bit of water being thrown up by your tyres, but when you're sucking it off the ground as well with the downforce, that means it's definitely too wet for slicks.
Yeah, your biggest issue is getting heat into the slicks. So if there's too much water on the track to get any temperature build up, you're going to struggle. But as soon as you start able to generate some temperature, the slicks are definitely an option.
And there's the track isn't warm enough at the moment for it to dry quick either. So the track temp's currently at around 18 degrees or whatever it is, which is quite cold.
What have you got up on your screen that's telling you all this information?
Taylor's in the game. So there's actually a weather radar in the actual game now that you can bring up.
Got a weather radar in game.
Down the bottom left.
Air temps 21 degrees. And then I've got other overlays that I use for, fuel and wind direction and precipitation, all that other stuff, and separating out classes if I want to have a look at different things.
Yeah, so what's on your screen now is pretty much all I can bring up. So it's overcast with light rain as far as my overlay allows me.
Yeah. I used to have a hell of a lot more overlays, but as the years have gone by, I've just stripped it right back to the bare minimum stuff I use.
Yeah, I don't use overlays when I'm not racing.
The only thing I use is a relative, because at certain tracks it's quite good to have the relative up, and when it's raining it's definitely good to have the relative up, because sometimes you cannot see.
Yeah, I've just got the relative black box mapped to a key on my wheel, so I just press it and it pops it up.
Oh, nice. Is that Dylan Jordan? Well, Dylan Jordan, he's another contender for the championship, wasn't he, Kempy, on the points?
He was second in points.
He's changed class. He was running GTP and he pulled the pin. So he's changed class this round, so he's taken himself out of the contention there.
And
so you're guaranteed third then?
He has also been spending a bit of this race facing the wrong way as well, old Dylan.
Yeah.
He's had a couple of spins. He spun out of the hairpin, I think, and then he's had another couple of spins. I did pass him a couple of times, and then he passed me when I was facing the way he was previous.
Gotta love it.
Yeah.
It's a win, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Harding
you'll
down
get third in the
lane.
championship regardless, Matt.
Well,
No,
there's still a
Kempy. That was-
couple of rounds to go, Kempy.
That
Oh,
was
that's
a
right. Yeah.
different class. He was only LMP2.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Well, the LMP8.
yeah. So
Well-
what he said? So he had Dylan Jordan in the points as what, second overall, wasn't it, in the GT3s or something?
And what? Dylan's not even in the GT3
Yeah,
points. James Jordan is in the points.
Yeah.
I know 2 Jordans is one more than Kempy can count, but
Oh,
you
it's
just
a
got
James
to
Jordan.
try and
Yeah.
just got to try and keep up, Kempy. Alright.
Yeah, it is.
Oh no, I'm fucking train wreck.
It is definitely James Jordan that's currently leading
Okay.
the GT3 race.
And I would say Robert Henry is looking a little bit sorry at the moment.
yeah, I'm just
He is,
trying
yeah.
to find him.
He's in the pit still by lots of it.
Yeah.
He's well poked.
Yeah, just down now on the jacks.
And John's now in the pits as well.
Baker's had a moment out there.
I think Ewan might be the only hypercar left running.
It looks like he's come up as having a moment, so we'll just see. Oh, there we go, just a bit of a spin. And
Keeps it out of the wall.
as luck would be, no damage done. We're going to see what's happened here to Robert Henry. Oh, there we go. Oh, big contact.
That's not
Oh,
And Harding collects him.
Oh, that's bad luck for Bryce. He was having a good run through the field.
Harding just had nowhere to go.
There was no saving that one, eh?
Nah, he had no.
Well, it does go bad in the rain. You're just a passenger while the car slides along the track. You can hold the
Yep.
brakes all you want, but
Exactly.
you just kind of end up. Yeah, you end up.
Yeah, so we'll see. So Bryce looks like he is still... Oh, he's back out on track now. So
Bryce is right on the tail of Ethan.
Yeah, so he's ready.
Well, he's got his bumper back on. He'll be fueled up for the end now. So,
Oh, he was all crossed up going into there.
so considering he's actually not in too bad of a spot, he'll be fueled up. His car's fixed. He'll be good to go to the end from the end. Good to go to the end here, along with Ethan. So that's an on-track battle for actual position there.
And there's also a bit of a brotherly rivalry going on here soon. Because James is 10 seconds away from lapping Dylan.
Oh, good.
Oh, fucking turn right on him, son. Put him through the fence. Come on.
So
I want to
James...
see a lid skid.
Has James Jordan lapped all... No, he hasn't lapped all of them, has he? Just about lapped all the GT3 cars, though.
Yeah, I'm just sure
Yeah,
about
Dylan, fourth place is the last car on the lead lap.
For the GT3s, yeah? Yeah, because James
Yeah.
Jordan is 3 laps down on
And
Baker.
Ewan's got a 14 lap lead, so he's he can park it and win.
14 laps?
Yeah,
Has he?
John had an incident at the start
Oh, on the GT...
And was
yeah, on the GTP
in the
car.
GDPs,
Yeah, he does
and
too.
he lost those laps at the start, then came out and he's overtaken all of the other cars that started in that class, and now he's in the lane as well because he doesn't have to do anything else to cement the second place.
Far out. So Baker, the only remaining GTP car on track at the moment, with just over 45 minutes to go in this one.
Yeah.
Tell you what, you guys coming in has made the time go a bit quicker. What do you reckon, Kempy?
Yeah, no, it's been good.
Shit,
Constant yarns, eh?
He's still there.
And one thing you'll notice if you go on board and between the difference between the Mustang and the Porsche, you'll often hear the Mustang you'll hear it trying to put the power down, and you'll just hear the Porsche put the power down.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that earlier, didn't you, Kempy? The run that Harding seemed to get out of the corners.
Yeah, he just he was behind and then just fucking gone. It was quite crazy. Like the grip level and the speed that he had over the other car was like next level.
Yeah, and now out of this hairpin, you watch here as old mate Bryce just has a far better run out of the corner. But Ethan's has started to work that corner out now in the wet,
Yeah,
as the track
Well,
starts
but
to dry up as well.
Dylan, so Dylan must be in the pits.
Dylan Jordan.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wonder if that's a plane stop or
I'm
damage.
wondering if he's just got into the end of his fuel run and he's tried to last it to see if the rain might end, because this will be about now will be a full length run from when we pitted for putting wets on.
That bonnet flapping around slightly would be causing him aerodynamic drag, wouldn't it?
Oh, it's just
It
a little bit.
would, it would affect the speed a little bit.
It's a little bit of active aero.
Better front end grip going through a corner. You reckon it lifts up
Yeah.
on that side?
And you,
The challenge here for Bryce is finding a place to pass that doesn't put you on a worse line. Still good having more pace, but when it gets wet like this, as soon as you go offline to try and pass someone, you can find yourself hitting a ice essentially. So the good challenge here for them.
Looks like the rain's starting to ease up a little bit.
on the radar it shows it's about to get heavier again, and then it'll ease off.
So enough puddles on the track already. We're going to see some bigger ones soon, by the sounds.
Yep, and you just look at this where the Porsche just comes along beside and
No!
it didn't work in the wet, no.
Oh, no.
No way.
That was never gonna work.
Plane or
Bugger.
far out.
And that is broken steering. He has turned from a Porsche into a crab.
Broken the rear wheel probably.
That's not ideal.
The worst thing with these
Massive impact.
Porsches is
Oh, that
That
steering
back
is
wheel.
no longer straight.
if you have a side-on impact with that back wheel on the Porsche, it just breaks, eh? And I think that's what's happened to Bryce.
Oh, look at that. Left hand down for Bryce Harding. So unfortunate. He was having a...
Pretty much how my car was on the first lap. I couldn't turn left. So,
no deal.
it's got a bit of my car going on there.
Fuck, I tell you what, as bent and buckled as that Porsche is, he's still going faster than I would be.
Let's bring that up on replay, eh?
There's
You got
one
that?
corner I'm really interested to see him go around with it crabbing that way, and that's the hairpin.
I'll probably go around real easy.
Oh,
by the way.
we'll change.
true.
Is this after the fact?
That's after the incident
That's
there.
after the fact, that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can... Here we go. This will be it
Oh,
right
here we
here.
go.
Well, it looked like he just came down and made a bit of contact, to be fair.
I think he just touched those dotted painted lines, and just that was it.
Yeah, it looked like Ethan might have aquaplaned up a little bit at the same time.
Get a last camera angle of this one. See if it shows.
That was huge impact, eh?
Yeah, that side-on wall there when the back slaps the wall, that fucking
He-
breaks the steering.
There
That was
it is.
fucking madness.
The Speednation instant replay. Harding. So he's obviously
Yep,
got
both.
his quick repair
And that-
done.
That does put both of them in the lane, both Ethan
Yeah,
and
Ethan's in the pits too. Oh yeah. It's gonna bring Dylan
It's
back
Ethan.
into...
So Ethan has finally decided to use his fast repair.
I think Bryce is what he used because he lost his bump earlier, didn't he?
Yeah.
So that's kind of hurt.
Well, and that's how your night goes, pear-shaped just like that. So Harding will be stuck down pit lane for some time, you'd imagine.
They've actually made the GT3 repair time a lot better than it used to be. Like, it used to be if you got like even a fucking wind on your car, it's like 45 minutes. But now they can fit most of your stuff, get you back out on track within kind of 10 or 15 minutes. But at the pace the guys are doing around here, is maybe only 5 or 6 laps. I should probably still keep them around top 10.
And and also the fact with the repairing of the GT3 cars coming a long way, where they just replace your rear wing and your bonnet when you come into the pits, rather than
So
rather than it staying all bent up.
They used to refit your fucked part. So like in the 24-hour races and that, if you lost your bumper, they'd refit your bumper, but in the condition it was before it fell off. So it'd be all creased and bumped, and you'd never get your car fully fixed, no matter how many times you went to get it repaired. But now, if they actually replace the parts, if you have a panel come off, an arm brake or something, that they actually put a new one on for you. So if you get all your repairs, the car's almost, back to new, back to good as gold.
Like 6 minutes of repairs, that's a fair bit of damage.
Just getting
Holy
that
shit.
in. I'll tell you what, those Sigma guys, when they're not racing, they make pretty good pit lane reporters, to be fair. So Liam Wire normally keeps us informed on NASCAR nights, and now Willie's in there.
But why is Liam not racing in his car? I thought he was signed up.
Nah, he is on the move to WA, so sold up all his sim gear and heading overseas. Yeah, go do a bit of mine work, I believe. So
yeah, well, one of my mates from work went over there in the mines, and he's fucking loving it, eh?
Yeah, I've got a mate that travels over for 2 weeks, then comes home for 2 weeks, but the bloody mines pay for all his flights and everything, so crazy.
That's epic.
Yeah, so obviously the money is worth doing that.
So it's a very big lifestyle change, though. Like you don't have any pattern. It's like 2 weeks on, a week off, and you do weird hours and travel for a long time. And if you want to like play a sport or a hobby or anything like that, you can't kind of commit to anything. So a lot of real good pay, and when you do have off time, you have to get a coin to throw around. But if you like a bit of routine or something, it's probably pretty bit hard.
Yeah, I know he's on. I think he does 12-hour days, but he's a mechanic, so he's sort of on the cruisier side of things. Doesn't really have to go underground or anything like that. So crazy.
It's fucking pretty hard at work over there, eh? Like, hours are insane.
Yeah, 12-hour days. And you don't get a day
crazy.
off. You don't get a day off when you're, when you're over there.
I reckon I'd work 2 weeks for a week off, though.
Yeah, well, so definitely.
I'm wondering if Justin's going to be able to pass Ethan here.
Yeah, we were just watching that battle. He's got Ewan Baker behind.
Commentators, curse!
Did you see
Far
that?
out, Taylor.
Did you see the magic tricks on that bumper? I'll tell you what.
Yeah, popped back out.
Yeah, that is. Oh no! You hate
I still got a little bit of crease in the bumper, but it's definitely not as bad as it was originally.
Mackenzie should get through. Oh, Pepper!
So hard to turn around on this track.
That may have been commentator's curse, but
there's nothing may about it, Taylor. You fucked his race, mate.
Now he's got some.
The other car may have been a teammate.
Saw some real magic tricks going on there. He just disappeared.
Voodoo going on there.
Fucking commentators, eh? Those absolute dog cunts, cursing the shit out of everybody.
Can you guys put the curse on, like, fucking... all the fucking Sigma guys in the Ends car? Like, just a whole lot of them.
You reckon that's the only way someone's going to beat them this year, Matt?
Fuck, I reckon.
Yeah, pretty...
You knock one down, another one pops up, you got to take the whole lot out.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way at the moment, that's for sure. We go to Phoenix this week in the Xfinity Series, and it is a Sigma lockout there. And
I like Phoenix, it's a fun track, that one, but that's their final, eh? Fuck, there'll be a fun final.
Yeah,
Phoenix.
so
good track.
The unfortunate thing is Bryce Harding, who locked himself in last week, isn't going to be able to make that top 4 race, so only 3 of them will battle it out for the
he can't win every NASCAR event, mate. At least he's seen someone else have a turn.
Yeah. Did we put the curse on you, Bryce? Yeah, it seems so. It seems so. It seems so.
I didn't say nothing. It was all these cunts.
I was saying he was having a good run, and that you off that 90-minute race, fresh off that one, and Yeah, now look. No good. Yeah, the crew's nearly finished. Get back in the car.
Get back out there, son.
I don't think the crew's finished that one. They've thrown the tools and they've gone to the pub.
Yeah, certain.
I looked out the window like, nah, fuck this, boys.
Yeah,
Sod this, it's wet.
yeah.
I'm going home.
Enough's enough. Oh, Mannering
Oh,
there.
Oh, hey, because he gonna get the wall.
Ooh, Robert Henry, Jesus, that was close to going around when Ewan was going past.
Oh, you're watching something else. Where's Henry?
that
It's
was-
too cool to watch the broadcast.
There he
eh?
is. He's back out on track now, Robert Henry.
That was along the front straight, that was a big moment he had.
The pit
Just
crew's
saw
sick
it.
of it.
Yeah, I was just looking at it out of the combox window.
Already under the gazebo with the chili bin, apparently. Well, sack those fucking cunts and get a better pit crew because you could win this shit by 10 laps at this
Ooh.
rate because it's raining and anything can happen in the rain.
They're getting heavier now. See the cars starting to get a bit of straight ahead action through the corners. So they hit those puddles. And I'll tell you what, just over 30 minutes to go in the race now. Time starting to disappear. And
Oh fuck, I tell you, Willie, if I was on the tools, that thing wouldn't even make it out of pit lane.
MP, you are the tool, mate.
Well, it's fucking spanner, eh?
Jesus.
Fucking wingnut, hey.
John has decided to go back out on track.
Yeah, how good. So he's going to pick up a second in class.
He's definitely going to be classified for doing 75% of the race distance.
They're good points still though in the class, and it's a low field. You know, if you're down on the order a bit, it's going to boost you up quite well. Be interesting to see a few guys come back after this round and kind of use it as a bit of a drop round. Or...
Dylan has just about smoked. Dylan just about cleaned out Robert Henry as Robert lost it along the front straight, looking out of the combox.
Jesus.
That's not ideal.
Oh, I've got that. Oh, looks like I've got a replay of...
Someone else in the background I think is the tyres as well, Brad. It's back from John.
Simon Honey, possibly. He's down pit lane now. It's not Taylor.
There's
It was a big
blue
save.
car, mate.
That was a big save by Robert.
Pick up this replay of Robert Henry. Possibly the end of it. I've got something below it as well. Oh, there we go. Backwards into
Oh,
the fence.
That's one of them, and he was along the front straight as well. And as Dylan was coming up to him along the front straight, and he just went.
It's parking by touch, ain't it?
Yeah.
He's definitely not having a race to remember.
He's racing by Braille, I think.
I'll happily trade and go to the pub. There you go.
Fuck yeah, let's go to the pub. Sink a few brews. Fuck the car, we're going to get on the piss.
There's only one faster pair, Bryce, but I used one of my first laps. I was fucked by fucking 20 minutes in, but yeah, a few of the guys that are limping and damaged cars.
Seth Baker, he's like, what, 3 laps in front of the GT3s. He's actually not that many laps in front of James Jordan, is he?
No, there was a little bit of talk that the GT3s might be just as quick as the GTPs around here in the wet. Not quite, but it's definitely a lot closer than it would normally be.
So last time by for Baker, he done a 126.108. And
32.7 for James.
32.767.
Yes, Heath makes his way into the pits for possibly his last stop.
Who's that?
Heath Mannering from second place, which means Russell takes over that second spot.
Pepperell's having another good run, isn't he? Seems to go well in the rain if he doesn't get taken out. So.
And he was one of the only cars that did start the race on the wet tyres. That's why he dropped back massively at the start of the race and then just came through as everyone else pitted.
I made it another hour longer, ran out of fingers and toes to count the close. Are you from Dunedin or Invercargill by any chance?
Just reading that.
Well, those cunts missing fucking arms and legs and limbs and shit. The further you get down the country, the worse it gets.
Invercargill hasn't quite got internet strong enough to run iRacing yet.
Okay. Can't even bounce it off a seagull with tinfoil on its back.
Oh boy. I'll tell you what, that rain's starting to come down pretty heavy.
Fuck yeah, I think it's set in now, isn't it?
Yeah. Certainly get behind the rain.
The old laundromat will be making a killing after this fucking race, drying everyone's jocks and socks and shit out. All the skid marks on the unducks.
Only 4 close calls. Oh, Mannering. Full lock there. Car just a bit of straight lining going on.
Tell me, Kim, have you signed up for the Hyperfiber League?
I have, but I
He
haven't
quit
put
last
any
night,
laps in.
bro.
I rage quit after last night. It's like, oh, am I going to do it?
Dylan gone. Dylan has left the server.
Who's that?
Dylan Jordan.
Dylan
he
has left
too.
the
Ah, it's called it.
Shit.
I don't actually see you on my mail out list, Kim P.
Oh,
yeah?
oh.
Oh, yeah, you're in there.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
So,
on there.
I've
I did
heard-
enter it.
While we're talking about this, Matt, that's the Hyperfiber League, yeah, we're talking about?
Yeah,
I've heard rumours of 60, roughly 60 entries or something.
Well, your rumours would be wrong, because we're currently sitting at 75.
Oh, 75. How good's that going to be? So qualifying for that,
hey,
No,
what
it's
has had a spin?
Thursday night.
is that all closed?
Thursday night, so we got pre-qualifying on Thursday night. We had the top 52 drivers advance to stage 2.
Right.
And for those of us that are uneducated, what is this Hyperfiber League?
So it's the latest league being ran by NZ Esports Federation. They have backing from Forest Hyperfiber to run a variety of esports series throughout the year. So they've been running on Valorant and Call of Duty and those kind of things, and it's sim racing's turn and iRacing, and we get to hopefully benefit from their contributions. It's a very cool looking league so far. A lot of entries, a lot of participants. There's a 5k prize pool up for grabs for the drivers, and we've had a couple of partners come on board along the lines of Playtech and MRP, Ben and Race Products as well, putting up some spot prizes and that for the series too. So very cool. If you haven't entered yet, entries are still open. They close tomorrow night, on Wednesday night. So if you haven't entered, get into NZ Esports. Just Google NZ Esports and you'll find the tournament registration page there.
And it's free to enter.
Completely free to enter, which was surprising to be honest, because NZ Esports Federation, they have a membership level, much like some most want New Zealand, that kind of stuff. But they said to us, nah, for this event, Hyperfiber League, it's free entry, anyone can enter, we want to get as many people in as we can. So, other than having to own iRacing and the content, they're using the Porsche 992 Cup car, which is a popular car, it's Kempy's favourite, as we've already found out.
Oh, okay.
And hey, the first 2 rounds are qualifying on 3 tracks as well, so you don't have to actually buy any tracks until you make the finals.
I have
Laguna Staker.
I have nightmares of that cup car since doing a couple of seasons as V8 Scop supports.
I had nightmares last night. I can tell you about it.
It's, I enjoy the Cup car, but it's one of those cars you got to concentrate 110% the whole
Look,
time you're
Simon's
driving
come
it.
out of the pits and had a spin.
Pre-qual's Thursday night, isn't it?
Sure is. So it runs for
Yeah.
12 hours from 12 PM to 12 AM. So everyone will get in. They got as many laps as they want to lay down as they can or as they want to make top 52. So Kemp, I don't know if you've actually accepted your league invite yet, but you have been sent one.
I'll have a look.
Have I been sent
And,
one?
no, you haven't actually. Sorry for your bad, but
Yeah.
I'll get you in for next week.
Yeah. Alright, I'll fire up the controller and see how we go.
Fuck yeah, let's see how you go.
Get out the Nanking joystick.
Yeah, no, you haven't accepted it yet. You fucking just can't.
How are we?
Just about to
Tom,
have a
mate?
look. Whereabouts is it?
Well, you see,
you,
Kempe, I sent you an email yesterday that explained and laid out all the instructions on how to join up and.
How do I find it in the
Just
UI?
switch leagues. Just switch leagues.
Did you read the email?
I did see it. I
He
briefly
saw the
read it.
email. Maybe you should try reading it.
I'll fucking give it a read now, eh? What do you reckon? Well, we're fucking live up in this bitch. What a useless cunt, eh? Absolutely unbelievable.
Tim Tam, there's been several big crashes happened so far.
Oh, as
Both individual and collective incidents.
and Paul Stewart just tried to do a reverse entry into the hairpin.
Did it go well for him?
Might be able to see how well it went for him here, Matt, with a bit of luck. Paul Stewart. Oh no, that's in fact, yeah, it didn't end too well for him, did it? Simon Burling-Claridge, just fresh out of the pits, I believe, has rearranged the front end again.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Look at that, he get popped off too. Oh, can you imagine the pit crew? Like they spent all that time fixing it, they watch him go out and on the first corner fucking pop it off again. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't laugh, I didn't even bother getting back out there. But, oh well.
He's got stage 2 weight reduction now. It should be faster.
Fuck yeah. I can't actually
Simon Honey's facing the wrong way at the fountain.
quite a bit shorter without the old front nose cone, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly is.
Jesus fuck! Looking at some of the names that have already accepted the invitation for the Fibre League, I might as well just leave the computer turned off.
I tell you what, looking through this list, it
It's
is
insane.
by far the most competitive sim racing event I've seen in New Zealand. There's some massive names in there.
fucking
Even
crazy.
You might be able to see Craig facing the wrong way here.
Yeah, just saw that.
So a 26 car final, and to be honest, just to make that 26 is going to be a feat on its own.
I'd be fucking stoked if I even got through the fucking first round of pre-qualifying, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, when we first put the format out there, and we saw 52 cars for stage 2, we're like, we don't know if we'll hit that.
Oh, he
but
kept it off the wall.
we're well past that by now, so...
Well, when Brad said last night that there was only like 60, I thought, oh, okay, that's not too bad. Surely if I get a decent lap and I might be able to beat 8 others.
Only.
Only.
So,
But, yeah.
so you're qualifying for the first round this Thursday night, yeah? Or
so qualifying from this advances to stage 2, which is a qualifying race night.
okay.
So the 52 that advance from this Thursday get split into 2 groups of 26, and they have a night for racing next Thursday, where the top 9 from each group will advance to the finals. So there'll be 18 cars from those 2 groups in total, and then we have 8 community qualified drivers that will join them on the grid.
Right, with you. Young Helian 21. I'm going to say, is that Dylan Jordan?
Sure is Dylan Jordan.
Did not enjoy that race.
Well, at least he made it longer than I did.
I'll tell you what, the rain has spiced it up for us in the comms box, I know this much. Because if it was a dry track, surely the margins between each other would be huge.
Ewan's had a spin. Ewan Baker has had a spin.
If it was a dry track though, Brad, we might have had more than 5 cars still racing, so...
Oh, we pick up a replay here, double clicked it, so stand by, we're not going to see it, are we?
Who put the fucking sign in the way?
That is terrible, tell you
What absolute fucking cum stain that kind of a person
We'll
was,
try
eh?
and get this time. Here we go.
They should have been swallowed. Fucking useless
You'd
cunts.
think if it was an organised broadcast, you'd set up some better camera views, wouldn't you?
Well, you
Just-
know, who's good at doing some camera angles, getting them in the house?
Definitely not you, clearly.
No, well, you're not wrong there. I know one man that
Are you
is.
volunteering? But you gotta be good.
Oh, another
Oh,
car
that's
just
true.
straight off. Everyone's running out of tyres.
Running out of tyres or running out of fucks?
Henry.
Robert
Probably
Henry
both.
with another spin.
Yeah, Robert Henry's around out there.
I ran out of fingers a long time ago. I've now run out of toes to count how many spins Robert's had.
Long Beach
He's
is
still
the best,
going, though.
best track ever for collecting, X's times penalties. You're not wrong. Look at that thing of Simon Burling-Claridge. It has seen better days, no doubt about that. What is he? He's down 37 laps down.
It is slightly less aerodynamic now.
Yeah, not quite going too well. They have good cooling through the car though, no doubt.
I don't know if he'll quite make that back, unfortunately. 37 laps is...
yeah, but
that's a couple too many, I think.
Yeah, a bit of an uphill battle.
If he did decide to take it four-wheel driving, he's got a really great departure angle on the front.
Well,
he can't fuck it any more than it already is, can he?
The question
he
is,
can take the back off.
At what lap can Ewan park it up and still win the race from James Jordan? Would be
He's
about
17 laps in the lead. He'll win his class if he parks it.
Yeah,
we're going overall, Taylor, overall. So he probably needs to...
But
looking around 6 minutes to go.
Yeah,
probably 5 to 6 minutes.
Yeah, there you go. So Baker in complete control. Looks like the rain stopped for the meantime.
Yeah, I can't see any raindrops at the moment.
And there is no more rain on the radar either.
Bryce reckons he should park it now.
Now, park it up.
To be fair, he'd get the class 1 parking it now. Just try and get the overall honours.
Yeah, James Jordan just 4 laps down. And 6 laps on those tyres.
Is your pit crew thrown in the towel now, Bryce?
Yeah, long ago, mate. I heard they were already at the pub.
I think Bryce pulled up and already got the stubbies open and gone. So.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Get into the purple gardens already, eh?
Old purple G's.
Fucking hell. Bit of nitro, a bit of liquid meth.
That's a bit of a slide there from Baker. A bit of liquid fucking meth, eh? The old nitro.
Bit of liquid meth, the old nitro. So shit are fucking dangerous.
They are already pillaging the other crew's chili bins while they're still racing. Yeah, get amongst it.
Yes, I rate that, eh?
So that sun is out now. And we've got about 19 minutes to go. Surely we're going to see a dry line start appearing within the next 5 or so
Yeah,
minutes.
the track will definitely start drying out. I don't think it'll get dry enough to put slicks on and make the time back from getting to the pits. But it'll definitely start drying out.
So we'll keep an eye on these lap times, see how quickly they get down. Last time by for James Jordan was at 132.933, and you compare that to earlier in the race when it was dry, 120.426. So roughly,
It's a huge difference.
yeah, roughly 12.5 seconds slower at the moment to those dry weather conditions.
That's just my average lap time. Fucking 12 seconds slower than every other cunt.
Is that at Daytona?
That's just every track.
Green poos of doom. Jesus. Big pop.
That's shit, eh?
I'll get my iRacing back if you promise I'll never have to race here again. Well, 2 rounds to go in the Endurance Series, so get back for that, mate. Guarantee you won't have to race there again this year.
There's nothing stopping him from not racing here. I mean, both Pluck and I have had a half-assed attempt tonight.
I was really looking forward to it tonight until I didn't even make the start-finish line. My night was over on the formation.
Yep. I made 3 spots out of the hairpin.
Can you see what Dylan's got in chat there? Drivers on the track in Discord are not close to thinking of dries. They're all still moaning about the wet weather, about the grip and the wet tyres.
I do not think anyone will be going on to slicks now.
Yeah.
No one will make up the advantage on slicks now.
Not enough
If
time
there was-
left
if
in
there
the
was-
race.
If there was 40 minutes to go in the race, then yep, there would definitely be a chance of going on to slicks. But with less than 20 minutes, it's just not worth it. you'll get 2 laps of dry running, so you may as well just stay out on the wets.
Yeah, too right. And while we get a bit of a gap, I suppose, in the racing tomorrow night, round 6 of the NSCAR Championship, live from Daytona for a bit of bump drafting action, and surely we're going to see Matt amongst the front runners tomorrow night. Matt, you got a bit of a plan, mate, rallying the troops?
Nah, fuck Daytona.
Fuck Daytona, you reckon? Get caught in the middle of the big one?
The best result I've ever had Daytona was a night I just didn't give a fuck, and everyone just died on the last lap. And I went, well, every other time it's been shit for me, so I'll just turn up tomorrow night, whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, and you'll probably win it. You'll probably win
Nah,
it.
they've just given me the commentator's curse before the rounds even fucking started.
Well, I'll tell you what, I know one thing's for certain that I'm expecting, and that is
The big one?
basically about a 5 or 6 car Sigma Sim Sports onslaught out the front. So
there's going to be a big Sigma gravy train going, isn't there?
Yeah,
We'll be all fucking up inside each other's ass.
Yeah, so someone needs to get some plans going to be able to combat that. Otherwise, you guys are all going to be passengers in the race, just watching them run away with it. To be fair, so yeah,
It's pretty hard to break away. I don't doubt that they'll definitely get their way to the front of the train, but unless something happens behind, like a pit cycle or someone has a mistake, everyone else will still be, sitting in behind. It'll be coming down to the last lap. Who wants to make that move for the win? It can quickly become three or four lanes trying to get to that line.
Yeah, too right. I'll tell you what, should be a ripper race either way. So make sure you tune in for that. We'll be live about 5 to 8, somewhere around that. Always later than what I say, so it is what it is. So you see Bacon.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to be late for fucking Hyperfiber League, Brad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's alright.
No ish time starts for that one.
It's bang on time, you reckon?
Before time.
Before time. That's right. I don't have to commentate those nights, so.
Nah, you just got to try and get some camera views without fucking signs in the way.
We'll try our best. I can't promise anything, but we'll try our best. So Ethan Bass out there looking to try and close the gap to Heath Mannering.
I mean, with Ethan's last name, you'd think he'd be comfortable in the wet.
Yeah, too right.
Something fishy going on there, eh?
Nah, I've lost all respect for Ethan. He said that he likes the taste of earned brew during the week, so...
He is Scottish.
I know, and I don't care, man. That drop is fucking... Nah. Just nah.
What is it?
Earned brew. It's like... imagine like a really shit creaming soda, and then they add orange to it and make it worse.
It's basically a creaming soda and a Fanta mixed together.
Oh, yeah.
It's horrendous. It is...
It's horrendous.
Nah.
Just tell us what you really fucking think, man. Fuck's sake, just tell us what you think, alright?
I don't understand why you drink that when you have scotch. Like Scotland, scotch. What more do you need? Like, next time probably tell me they fucking mix their scotch with the earned brew.
Oh, it'd be a clusterfuck, wouldn't it?
You'll be fucking coming out.
I'll tell you what,
It'd go out quicker than it would go in.
Baker's just put the GT3 leader 5 laps down.
I reckon James should just keep it pegged and fucking blow him to bits.
Make it so no
Yep.
no GTPs finish the race.
Go for overall, right? So
You
Come
would
on,
still
Paul.
win it.
Keep it out of the fence, mate.
Oh no, he wouldn't.
Justin and Paul are having a good battle here.
Justin Davies will pick him up. Paul Stewart. Oh, where's Davies gone? No,
He's doing it wrong.
Who is that in front of Davies? Mackenzie, is it? Certainly is.
Heath Mannering or Paul
is
McKenzie?
Paul
It's
Mackenzie.
Paul Mackenzie.
Oh, there you go.
I thought he meant Paul Stewart at first. I was like, nah, man, he's way behind.
Justin's doing it wrong this week. He's
Paul-
not
Paul-
doing the
yeah.
Oran
Paul,
Park flip.
Paul Stewart's
Oh.
in front of them, but behind them for position.
James did it last round. I tell you what, that rollover at Oran Park, how good was that?
It's fucking magnificent, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Was that Justin, was it?
Yeah,
Yep, that was
fuck.
Mr. Davies.
Yeah,
it's
that was
fucking
rough.
huge.
That was rough.
Is he gonna try and look at the hairpin here, or is he gonna back himself off and try and get the run out of the hairpin?
Oh, you get at turn 1, wouldn't you? Did it turn 1.
Yeah, he's got to get the run out of the hairpin though to be able to. Oop. They both look like a little bit of a wobble onto the power though.
That's, that spray not so bad now, so
No, you can actually see the car in front now.
yeah.
Oh, it's horrendous at VIR and the GT4 as you're driving blind.
Yeah.
Make
Ooh,
it.
he's gonna have a look. He's gonna have a look.
Oh, is he gonna get it done? Not quite.
No.
Not quite. This is
Think
full
they-
position too, isn't it? So currently 5th and 6th in the class.
As we have a great look at the sign, we get back to the cars.
What tracks are we heading to for that Hyperfiber League for the finals, Matt?
Don't quote me on the order, but we've got Hockenheim, Nürburgring Grand Prix, Phillip Island, and fuck.
I haven't been to
And
front yet.
another track.
Can't say I've heard of that track before, but
Road America.
Road
Road America.
Right,
Yeah.
there you go. I know we did vote on them, but anyway. There you go.
Yep.
Dylan Jordan in the chat. He's on the toes tonight.
Onto it. So, yeah, good variety of tracks as well. And I dare
Hockenheim
say
always provides some great racing.
we may see a sprinkle of water during that series as well at some point.
Oh, get behind that.
Good thing I won't make it past fucking qualifying then.
It won't be from the clouds, it'll be from the fucking camera spots, eh?
Yeah, you mentioned that. We're going to be introducing a bit of live driver footage, aren't we?
Ewan, the track goes the other way, buddy. The track does face the other way, Ewan.
Oh, Ewan is around, is he? Oh, look at that. It's something I've always wanted to bring into the stream, Matt, is crossing over
Ewan.
to drivers while they're live throughout the race.
Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff I want to bring in. Hopefully it all comes off how we're hoping. We're going to have a couple of draft kind of dummy runs and see what we can get up and running. But the idea is to have live cams with live interviews with drivers, especially because we got this isn't actually announced yet, but we got a supporter coming on for pole position awards. So we're good to have a chat with the pole position award winner each night, and then obviously the race winners and that kind of stuff as well. So
You can just use a Zoom link and then bring up.
well, we can. The problem is, Taylor, is that Zoom is only free for 40 minutes. After you got to pay for it to host for longer than 40 minutes. So
Unless everyone has their you can also bring up your camera on the actual Discord.
yeah, there's ways around it, and then see what we do.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll get all. Well, I don't want to say shit list, David. I'll be honest.
Fit in.
Oh, boy.
But hey, if it brings the viewers, mate, I won't judge.
As Martin's rear wing disappears.
Oh fucking yeah, I'll take that.
Martin Ward has no
What
rear
have you
wing at the
been,
moment.
Kim? Did you just go have a quick fucking nap?
Cheers for the sub.
No, I've been here the whole time.
He disappears every now and then, eh? Then pops up out of nowhere.
Yeah. Now tell me, you guys might know Brad, or if Bryce is still in the chat. Are we doing this fucking Dash Jules thing
Yes.
tomorrow night at Daytona?
Yes,
Or we are.
We've got two.
Oh, that's terrible. So I got to sit through watching a fucking race at Daytona. Then I got to race
Russell
twice.
has spun it.
Correct. So 2 dual races and then the main race.
Well,
to
how the
follow.
fuck's that work?
Well, basically half the field split into, dual 1. The rest of yous are in
Fucking
dual 2.
Russell's got to reverse up the track to get a turnaround spot. Wow, yeah.
And those
Luckily, there's not many cars left on track, so he's got a lot of space to do it.
those duals, Kempy, they set the grids, I believe, for the main race.
Okay, sweet as.
So
So James
Oh, that's
now
in the
has a
stage
minute
point.
lead.
No stage points because of the duels. Okay, I can live with that a little bit then, because I fucking hate stages. It's so dumb. Like, why do you have a race within a race? Like, just have a fucking race.
I don't like stages either, to be honest. I'm usually pissed and fall off the cunts.
are you still part of that knockout cup,
Kempe?
Matt, or are you gone?
I don't know. That's actually
We made
a
it
good
past.
question.
We made it past 10 laps.
Yeah, I have.
You
Yeah,
got
I've had-
combined collectively.
I've had moments of brilliance here and there, but just not very often.
Practice laps don't count as the 10.
Oh no, don't worry about practice. I'm always in the fence doing that. That's when you put it in the fence in practice. But I tend to do it in the race too. That's where I fuck it up.
You've only ever blown to bits in the dual races. Yeah,
I'm pretty
surely-
sure.
Oh,
Surely
Oh.
tomorrow night we won't have any.
as Russell just pushed the broken Ferrari of Martin out of the way
Oh, Mr.
through the
Ward.
fountain.
Beep, coming through. Choo choo.
It was definitely a beep I'm coming through.
We've got the train going.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I
It's a
mean,
mess.
Paul Stewart is currently behind Robert. Is Robert going to keep it facing the correct way?
we've actually seen Robert facing the wrong way for a few laps now. I
The
think
the track
we need
has
to watch him,
dried out.
Brad. We need to put some pressure on him. There we go.
The track has dried out a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly has. Getting a bit of a dry line, but only 5 minutes to go on this one, and well, you and Baker, he could pull pit side and still get the job done right now. Long way out in front in this one.
So
Jack.
basically, I need to do a shit qualifying tomorrow night so that I don't blow Bryce to bits in the fucking duel then.
And James can go and boil the jug now. He's got a minute lead.
Hey, I tell you what, the best thing I love about a super speedway is the white flag coming out and the run to the finish when there's like 10 odd
It
cars
goes mad.
involved. It's yeah, there's nothing beats it. Hopefully,
Ovens.
hopefully tomorrow night we can get like a camera finish or something. I'd get behind that.
A photo finish.
Yeah, photo finish.
But normally you don't get that, because normally it all turns to shit, like
Yeah.
23 or the back straight.
Yeah.
And it's just a whole train of fucked cars pulling to the line.
Yeah, hey, I won't be disappointed if that happens. Just saying.
I've only had one race around Daytona and a million practice laps.
And didn't you win it, Kempy?
I fucking did. You wouldn't read about it, would you? I started at a P2 and I won that motherfucker.
I don't believe you.
Oh, good.
True story. Go have a look at my iRacing
Was
stats.
there only 2 people in the race or something?
It was about 11 or 12 of us.
And 8 of them got wrecked.
No, there was about 6 or 7 at the end.
Yeah, 100%, Tomo. 100%, bro. Once that white's out, anything's legit.
You can't reverse spin though.
Yes, you can. Who
You can't in
says?
street stocks. No,
Yes, you
Speedway New
can.
Zealand
Have
will
you
fucking
not? You
penalise you.
live, you live in the South Island and you're telling me you can't reverse spin in street stocks. What
You're
is
not
wrong
meant
with
to.
you, Kempy? Oh, Baker there, bit of a slide.
You know,
what's
flying
right
street
with
stock boys are fucking soft, eh?
Oh, whoa. Is that why the South
Shots
Island
fired.
guys love coming up and racing up here so much?
Yeah.
Well, some cunts got to
Yeah.
do it properly.
I heard it was along the lines of there's not so many dickheads.
It's pretty ruthless down here, eh?
Oh yeah, they're savage, bro. We came down a few years ago for the New Zealand Grand Prix, and the old man had never watched street stocks down there before, and yeah, he was,
They kill
blown
each other
away.
every fucking week.
So Grant subscribed on the YouTube channel, by the look of that. Said before. That's going alright, isn't it, Matt? New Zealand Sim Racing TV YouTube channel, almost hitting that.
Yeah, I'll be
100
quite honest,
subscribers.
Brad. I normally watch the streams back on the YouTube channel, 'cause it's actually better quality than the Twitch.
Don't tell everyone, because then how are we going to fill in 2 hours of chat?
Ah, right, that's true.
Mate,
So bas-
speaking of the white flag, we're going to see this fairly soon. I'd say for race leader Baker, just over 2 minutes to go in the race, and well, bit of a dry line emerging for James Jordan at the moment. 5 laps behind race leader. So this will be the first time we've seen the GT3s actually get up on the actual podium of the race.
Oh yeah, oval. Yeah, that's fair.
Fucking
I think you've heard wrong there, Tomo, because every time an all-time car comes down here, it doesn't drive back on its trailer, eh?
Yeah. Hey, I tell you what, you're not wrong there, Thomas. A lot of North Island cars end up getting sold to the South Island. But they build them to, you know, just pull the cage out down there and put them in a new chassis. Because normally 6 meetings in, they're looking for a new car already. And
the body's just a sacrificial part, man.
Yeah, right? So you're right. So yeah, it's
like a set of tyres.
Yeah, it's disposable.
It's consumable.
Yeah, you got the cage. That's the main thing.
You don't need the rest of the car.
Next time by will be the last lap.
Bit of contact there for Baker. Are they going to make it around to the start-finish line?
So
Taylor? I don't even know where they are on the circuit at the moment.
No, it's not currently white flag yet, so it'll be white flag next time by.
Yeah, so you'll not get the white as he comes by this time.
Okay, oh yeah, so he's going to approaching the last corner now, yeah, so...
Approaching the hairpin to start the final lap.
And on to the final lap of the race.
You can lick the final stamp in his stamp book.
I have to ask you, Tomo. Do you do like the sickest fat grassies and just blow straight across the infield and clap the shit out of cunts over the other side of the track?
You're on your 4th season and your 3rd shell. Boy, oh boy, you're rough on the gear.
What do you drive? A Falcon or a Commodore or what?
Well, in their right mind, who would wreck a Commodore?
Oh, exactly.
They're already wrecked.
Yeah, they're already wrecked. There you go.
Just like the Sanyong Racing Series, I haven't seen a straight panel on one of those cars ever since it started.
I tell you what,
the old Bungyong.
Tomo, I did 10 seasons of my Falcon, only one front end chop on it. And that was all, and I bent it big time at the Auckland Champs. Oh, contact with the tyres there for Baker. It's making it interesting on this last lap. She's pretty much
leaving his mark on the track.
Yeah. AU.
Getting his Darlington strike at Long Beach.
Oh, just about a gain.
Yeah, you're on
Looking at those lap times, they're still about the same. So check it. Oh, look at that. From
the
Baker.
Track hasn't dried it all that much.
Oh, send it. He's got to get the checkered flag. He's going to win the class by 19 laps over John Murrell, who you just saw there in the background, I believe.
And 44 laps over 3rd place.
And Simon Burling-Claridge is down a pit lane, so only 2 finishes for that class, but we see here James Jordan. He is going to bring it home, a P1 in the GT3s and a lap up on everyone.
That's a hell of a race, eh?
Is he? Because I got him at +5 laps and then Pepperell plus.
He's it.
Oh, that'll be race leader.
Russell is a minute behind him.
Yeah, so almost.
Yeah, Russell's a minute 15 behind. So there's two cars on the lead lap in GT3, and then the rest go from a lap down to sitting in the pits.
There you go. So he has done it. James Jordan gets the job done in the GT3 class. Looks like someone's had a moment through there.
Nah, be doing burnouts, aren't they?
That's Ewan trying to make a hypercar spin.
That's Davies. So what's going on there?
He's finished the race and he's had some fun.
Alright, so Pepperell home 2nd, Mannering 3rd in the class.
Heath Mannering 3rd.
Yeah.
He's been on red hot form lately, Heath. He got 3rd in the GT4 TCR event last Monday and the 3rd tonight, so he's broken the podium hoodoo. Now he's fucking jumping on board.
First time chatter there, well done Heath. Yeah, certainly a good run for him. 3rd in the class, 4th overall. Ethan Bass parked in the wall, brings it home 5th on. Is that Craig Brock joining him there?
That is disgusting, that Australia livery. We'll have to have a
Don't
talk
you
to
like
them
that?
about that, I think.
I think that's one of the best looking liveries behind you and Baker's, to be fair.
That's a I would say that's a take on the waste management car.
You're sick, Brad.
I actually like it. I do like it. This guy's up for a ban. Who have we got here? Another bot? Get rid of him.
That'll be a take on the waste management livery.
I actually like that. You don't like that, Matt? I think it's a great livery on that Craig Brock car. And you and Baker's, I think that's the best looking.
You also think Waikato Draft is a good drop. So.
Whoa. Oh, I think that's the front.
Fuck, you're gonna get shot soon.
Sounds like shots already been
Well-
fired, to be fair, Kempy.
I'll just add another one, and there also likes a rugby team that can't win a fucking final as well.
hey, at least we made one last year.
Yeah, well, it's better to not make it than lose it.
Better than last, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
with the wires,
I don't
mate.
know if we're going to get any drivers, and I guess it's endurance racing, so we normally don't interview anyone, do we?
You always say
you've done the
it's
interviews.
too late
Jared.
and late.
Yeah,
so
it
you
is.
guys have probably gotten used to lack of interview.
We're
You've already done the interviews of dead drivers during the race.
I tell you what, we're running way over time at the moment. It's like 10:07, and the race has just finished. What's going on?
It's about standard.
How is that?
Has it rained?
Right for our 2-hour race, Brad.
Mate, isn't that like 8 minutes over time?
No,
In fact, they finished like 5 minutes ago, Brad.
Fair
We've just
enough.
been watching them stack it.
Yeah. Oh well, it looks like no one's coming in here, but so we may as well call it. We'll wrap it up here live from Long Beach, round 4 of the 2-hour endurance series, and I'll tell you what, it was good to have Taylor and Matt join us in the comms box. Sort of got that race by, didn't it, Kempy?
Yeah, it was bloody good.
Yeah.
Someone to constantly chat with.
Yeah, too right. But cheers to everyone who did tune in tonight. Thanks to everyone who subbed, followed the channel, appreciated. And from us, it is a farewell for the night. No racing next Tuesday, as Matt alluded to earlier in the stream. But we will be back.
Here we go,
Just
here's
joined the
Ewan.
interview,
Oh,
right?
of course he did. Late in the piece. We're about to wrap it up. Who wants to interview Ewan? Matt, do you want to take it away?
Go on, why not,
Okay,
hey?
we'll get him in. There you go. Take it away, Matt.
You and Baker, race winner tonight. We're just wrapping up the stream, so see you later.
Yeah, all good.
How did we get on? There's been a lonely race for you tonight.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be a fight between the car and the concrete more than anything else tonight. So, yeah, I mean, concrete nearly won a few times. I don't know how much you caught because I think everyone was bloody spinning every corner at some point or another. But yeah, kept me on my toes. It was the longest bloody 2 hours of my life. Like, seriously, I drove 2 hours, checked the clock, and there was a fucking 90 minutes left. So,
Well, even
Yeah.
2 hours is the same length there, Ewan, but we did even catch you tagging the wall a few times. Looks like you're trying to get Darlington Stripe at Long Beach, so. It's good.
just skill issue. I can no excuses.
We were
Just
looking
fucking talk to me about skill issues.
Oh dear, we were looking at the timing board and we're trying to work out when you could park it, but you didn't really put that much gap on the GT3s as you normally would tonight. For long period, there's only 2 or 3 laps between you and the lead GT3.
Yeah, the problem was James wasn't making any mistakes. Meanwhile, I was spinning, going off. I don't know if you caught my spin down the front straight. That was
We
fun.
got multiple.
Okay, yeah. Now, one of the stuff in a straight scared the crap out of me because it just snapped at max speed. But yeah, no, James had a flawless race. So I was like, I can't just park and let him win. I have to keep cycling around.
I think James may have been the only car that was pointing in the intended direction for the whole race.
Yeah, we were discussing that at one point. I don't know who else. It might have been Heath potentially. I forget, but it was basically.
Oh no, Heath had a
him
couple
and
of
James.
spins.
He had a couple of spins. There was James and somebody else managed to get by with only just a few wall scrapes. So I mean, that's bloody impressive from them.
Good stuff. Well, before we let you go tonight, Ewan, is there anyone you want to thank?
Yeah, I suppose I should thank Kiwi Sim Racing, as always. Sponsor Speednation, InspireNet, and chucking a sneaky shout out to Scott Technology as well.
Good stuff. So we won't see you tomorrow night. You're not doing Ian's car. But we
Yeah,
may
that's my-
see you Monday, I think, with VRA for round 2 of their Porsche Cup.
Indeed, yeah. Tomorrow's my one day off a week, so I'll enjoy it and get back to it.
So, hang on, before you
Good
go,
stuff.
Ewan, you're telling me you have a Wednesday night off. We've had plenty of calls in the chat tonight for you to make an appearance in Ian's car and put a bit of a challenge to the Sigma guys.
I mean, it's tempting. I keep watching the streams and thinking, man, I wish I was driving that. But honestly, right now, I need a night off. I've always say every year, like, oh, I'll take it a bit easier because I just burn myself out, and then I sign up to everything, and then burn myself out again. So, yeah, this season, I'll definitely still sit that out and just cheer from the sidelines. But who knows? Next season rolls around, might reconsider and reshuffle some things, see how I go.
Basically, what he's really saying is because he sees me take out half the field every week, he doesn't want to get taken out as well and actually finish the fucking race.
Oh, I'll tell you what, the server's ended. I know that much.
It's gone black.
Yeah,
Who didn't pay the bill?
We got the black screen
night.
down on. But, well, I guess big thanks to you for coming in for a chat, Ewan. And I'll tell you what, mate, you pretty much wrapped up the Endurance Series by now, wouldn't you?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, and it's helped by everyone sort of abandoning ship to the GT3s, which is a bit of a shame. It was a very strong battle at the start of the year, and it's kind of died off a bit.
Yeah,
But
couple of the other quick guys that were, I think, the guy that won the first race or whatever. I think he would have been keen to do a championship in this, but he just lost interest with the distance and with the time gap in between each race.
yeah, it's always tough, just the way it is. I mean, but it's props to the guys that are still sticking it out. And to be honest, I would have probably jumped ship to GT3 as well, but then again, I'd have to give up a title, so I can't do that.
Oh,
She is tough with endurance series, so if you run them back to back 6 weeks in a row, he'll be halfway through and go, fuck, I just want to sleep, right? So, well, whichever way you kind of spin an endurance series, it is hard to maintain numbers over the whole series. So last year, we had really good retention throughout the year with the GT3 series, and we had a lot of feedback for this year to make it multi-class, so we took that on. First 2 rounds were really good, but obviously it's going to die off now, unfortunately, but we'll definitely look at feedback and see what we can do for next year, and maybe look at change the class.
Okay, so
next year the endurance series will be between the Clios and the Ford Legends.
No, so
I
actually mentioned it earlier in the stream that I would fully support a 2-hour endurance series in the new supercars across several different tracks. I'd definitely support that, and a few other people got behind the idea as well, Matt. So
I'll say now, Brad, that you support it, but the supercars are very single file, boring driving. You'll get bored after about halfway through the first race.
just make it rain.
Nah, they'll probably release it without the fucking rain colour.
Too right.
Just quickly, while you're putting off the old banner, I've actually posted up the new one for our new series. If I can quickly show that off.
Where's that, Matt? Where did you send it?
It's in our
to me?
Discord channel, it's on our forum. I'll send it to you on Discord, Facebook, where the fuck you want. Heath is actually sitting in the interview room as well. Don't have a quick chat to him. It's another podium.
Yep, get him in. He's in here. Take it away, Matt.
Heath, third place tonight. You're starting to make a habit of these podiums.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about it actually. Yeah, nice night. I think just paced myself and just see how I ended up. So pretty happy with that. Two podiums, 2 weeks in a row. So yeah, really happy.
Definitely looked trying conditions to say at least out there. It's a race of survival more than anything. How did you find the conditions throughout the race?
Yeah, they're pretty crazy. It was pretty. The chat channel really lit up. Everyone was going off everywhere. I was just stay away from the lines. Lift off early. Just take my time. Just try to avoid the walls, and got me there in the end.
I would say that's the opposite to a good party, staying away from the lines.
But that definitely worked for you. But it also wasn't without a lack of pace. You showed obviously last week in the podium in the GT4s, and again tonight that not just surviving, but you're actually putting in consistent and in competitive times now to get you up towards the end of the field to start with.
Yeah, to be honest, I made a bit of a change with my pedal setup, and I think it's really helped. It was just too firm, so I've got a bit more feel in there now. So I think that sort of translated into a bit more pace for me and a bit more consistency. And I'm just going to sort of chip away at that and work on that and see how I go.
Yeah,
I can't say I've ever had the problem of being too firm before, to be honest.
They,
But
they do say that.
whatever works for you, Heath.
They do say when you get the consistency, the pace comes from that. So
Yeah. No, look, I'm pretty happy with the results. I mean, I started out the series. I think what was it at? Was it not Daytona? Was it? But yeah, look, I was really off the pace there. I was pretty unhappy with that. I think I finished way down the field, but look, I'll just chip away at it and see how I go. But yeah, there was a lot of death, a lot of guys going off there, smashing the walls. I don't know what it was like on the broadcast, but it was all happening around. I just kind of stayed out of as much as I could.
Yeah, there's no shortage of seeing people recreating, doing Kemp impersonations on track tonight. Lots of spins and crashes and driving the wrong way and bumpers falling off. Everything except for driving the car properly was kind of on the order for
I
tonight.
was about to ask, is there like a monthly subscription for this like consistency and pace thing? Because I'd like to fucking buy the car.
You can't afford it, Kempy.
Yeah, well,
I figured that.
You just can't give it up too early, mate. I know with the VRA, you might have thrown the towel in, but you just got to persist with it. And I don't know, just I do put in a little bit of practice. I know a lot of people don't turn up, and well, they do turn up and don't do any practice. I do a little bit just to get the confidence, I guess.
I did try that, but it went tits up in race night instead of practice.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Heath, is there anyone you want to thank before we let you go tonight?
Well, I have to say it tonight. I've got to thank my mum. My mum watches every week, along with Paul. So, hey, mum. There's a bit of a shout out to her, but to Speednation, KSR, and Inspirenet. Big thanks to yourself, Matt, and the KSR team for putting this on every week. Really appreciate it. Something to look forward to. So, here's to the next one.
So right, awesome.
Cheers, Heath, and let you wrap it up there, Brad.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thanks to you guys for coming in for a chat tonight. Appreciate that, Ewan and Heath. And on your screens now, you'll see it. You guys in Discord won't, but everyone watching on the stream will. The next series at Kiwi Sim Racing, the Radical Racing Championship. Head along, get your entries in, go see them on Facebook, get on their Discord, get entered in. That championship should be a absolute ripper. Of course, that kicks off in 2 weeks' time, Matt, from memory.
Yeah, 10th of September will be round one.
And what is that, a five-week series?
5 week series, yeah.
Yep, so quick fire series, we love those ones. So get involved, get your entries in. Should be an absolute ripper. But from us here tonight at Long Beach, cheers everyone for tuning in. And we will catch you all tomorrow night for round 6 of that NSCAR Championship coming from Daytona. Should be live around 5 to 8. Until then, have a good one. Yeah, ish. And we will see you all then. Cheers.
Round 6 of Kempy's Catastrophe.